And here we are, once again, with CatCam. Starting it off with CatCam, that is my... She's licking my finger already. We just started. Welcome in, everybody. Before I say first to everybody, thank you for resisting the urge to click the affiliate anniversary button. When I went to check and edit my stream settings, it gave me the option to celebrate my affiliate today, and I'm like, no, it's not today, it's tomorrow. I don't know why they set the affiliate settings to have the celebration be 48 hours before and including the date that you set it, which needs to be within 2 weeks of your actual affiliate date, which is tomorrow, by the way. Well, yes and no. The de facto affiliate date is on the 17th, but I'm celebrating it tomorrow. With plenty of further ado, congratulations, taters. You're first, you did it. You're first, you made it, you're being first. Congratulations, May. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas. And Tadadu is also here. Welcome in. Let me go ahead and set up the other scene with CatCam. And while I dig through all of my settings, I should probably rename this to CatCam. There we go. So it'll be easier to find. Today, we finish the Nikketa event. And then once we do that, I need to complete the supply. Wait, it's tomorrow? Nobody told me? Not in Discord, neither in the stream title. It's not even in the pinned message. It's so sad. This is so sad. I can't believe this. We live in the information age, and this man is still uninformed. In any case, enjoy CatCam while we continue the story. The more I read the story, the more likely it is that the cat's gonna leave. That is a natural course of action. Kitty does not like it when I stream, because I get loud. And Kitty does not like sitting on me when I'm getting really loud. Let's continue. Also, if you can hear construction noises, they are doing the construction work so close to my house that it's not that I could shoot them with an airsoft gun if I wanted to. I could throw the gun at them. That's how close they are. It's dumb. It's pouring rain out and they're still working. There goes the cat. See, even the cat doesn't like the construction. I can't believe this. In any case, night in Odessa is far from quiet. Soft light shines from the full-height windows of high-rise buildings, calm and restrained. They're inside the house. At this point, they might as well be doing renovations. A tall figure stands at one such window, looking down at the cold cityscape. You look like you want to speak to the manager immediately. You look like the human version of Carol from Nut Dealer Chapter 4. Miss Scott, as I was saying, Maggie Security's parent company has always had a good relationship with yours. We haven't forgotten whose help and support we received to be able to establish ourselves in ODE 13. Carol! God! Okay. I haven't heard that meme in a hot minute. Please do pass that along to Mr. Rurik. Now you look like you just terrified the poor receptionist who's now getting the manager. Like, I swear to God. If this isn't the villain, I don't know who is. You clearly have villain written all over you. Of course, everything we discussed in this call will be relayed to him verbatim, so please choose your words carefully, Miss Carmen. Naturally, I speak openly, so long as it's within my knowledge and within my bounds. What Mr. Rurik seems most concerned about is the other technical team that it assembled. Till recently, Gerard's R&D team has been the unquestioned pioneer and leader in third-generation doll research. We will not tolerate any theft of Gerard's technological achievements at this critical juncture. Holy shit, are we finally getting back on track to the main story? Oh my god, it's about damn time! Please don't let that trouble you. The tall woman glances at her subordinate who just entered the room and signals for silence. PSK's .ND4's data has not been shared with the new technical team. Gerard remains in the lead when it comes to third-gen doll manufacturing. Wait, Is VSK-94 a 3rd gen doll? Oh my god, we got an elite clanker on our hands. Locked down that tightly? So this doll, codenamed VSK-94, how exactly does she differ from the others we've acquired from IOP? Also, here is a brilliant use of the difference between hyphen and M-dash. Hyphen is used to conjoin things, M-dash is used by ChatGPT. I don't know. Magni Security was simply instructed to contain and hold onto the doll. We were not given any access to related data. There's no further directive from the Council. Never mind, no point asking further. I'll go ahead and relay Mr. Ulrich's orders then. Carmen raises her eyebrows at the word orders, but her tone remains respectful. This is the face of someone who is very respectful. Please do. There's no doubt that VSK-94 is special. However, discovering the nature of her uniqueness will require your company's cooperation. Of course, we won't force Magni Security to synchronize VSK-94's data, as that would place our loyal allies in violation of contract terms, which would hinder future cooperation and intelligence sharing. Instead, we hope Magni Security will align VSK-94 to a mission within Gerard's jurisdiction. After that, we will detain her under the pretense of trespassing on private property and perform a study on her frame. The findings from this research will be partially shared with our loyal allies. This method also offers a degree of deniability against accountability from it. It's it! What is it? What a meticulous and well-planned operation. I'll report the full plan to the general manager. Expect good news soon. Oh, so she is gonna speak to the manager. Oh my god. Okay. The call ends. Carmen looses her collar and sits down on the sofa. The subordinate, who has been waiting nearby, hands her a glass of red wine at just the right time. Pioneer, leader, technological achievements. Heh, such bold words. Manager? I hardly know her! Whatever. Let's hear the report. Carmen takes a sip of wine and listens to the report. Halfway through, she frowns. She has a much more frowny face than this. Okay. Why was VSK's 94 sent on a covert mission? It was probably due to the dispatching error. Probably. Originally, VSK-94 was assigned to a regular transport mission, but its task number, content, and destination overlapped with those of a covert mission, which resulted in a management error. Has frontline management become this sloppy? I should discuss a personnel reshuffle with Christopher. At this rate, it's about time we had a girl's frontline too. Exilium. The woman's lips curl into a chilling smirk. Is there any unusual behavior from VSK-94 afterwards? According to the neurolog inspection, it appears not. Neurologs from dolls aren't reliable. Can't even be used as formal evidence. That gives me reason to suspect that VSK-94 has already discovered our covert operations. Damn! This girl's good. So, what's next? Next? Since Gerard plans on using the trespassing excuse, why shouldn't I do the same? But before that, I want to make sure my piece is still where it should be. Understood. One more thing. What should we do about David? Kill him. Wait, if it were just embezzlement, we should have just fired him. But he's come into contact with our covert business. This goes far beyond simple dismissal. His recklessness may cause us immeasurable losses. Can't keep him around anymore. So, unofficial disposal? No need to rush. I'll make sure his death is worthwhile. I was kidding! I was kidding! I guess even the villains are hitting villains. This is... Okay. Okay. So, this is the place? Yeah! The vehicle owner whom you've asked us to investigate, the one called David, shows up here the most frequently aside from Maggie's security office in his home. Look, the street sign matches the one in the surveillance footage. The two dolls circle around the warehouse. Doors and windows are locked. Let's go in through the exhaust vent. Oh no, they're venting! Man, I'd age her. Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave? Ugh, the exhaust vent? My clothes just got laundered. Fine, you'd better reimburse me for cleaning. They crawl through the vent and enter the warehouse interior. I just realized my mind had another cursed thought. My mind has been full of nothing but cursed thoughts, which is nothing new, but more so than usual. Ksenia here was one of the failed runner-up actresses, one of the failed casting calls for Rent-A-Girlfriend. That is all. So much dust. What a dump. And dark, too. Tummy? We can zoom in on the tummy later if you want. Actually, she's one of the purple dolls. You can get her for free quite easily. Nikketa and Ksenia each pull out a flashlight and start searching. Flashlights gradually reveal the warehouse structure. On the left side, many crates are stacked high on metal shelves. Nikketa climbs up and inspects them one by one. Yes, all of them contain cans of Erdis. Something to the right of the rack catches Nikketa's attention. He jumps down and approaches a worn-out sofa placed in the corner. Corner? I hardly know her! He pulls out a terminal and retrieves the photo that Anissa had previously shown her, one with a person holding a vial of Vitalis. The photo is low resolution, but based on the tears of the fabric, he could tell it's the same sofa. This photo was taken here? He closely examines the silhouette of the person in the image and compares it to David's profile from her neural cloud. Profile silhouette similarity, 70% match. So David isn't just slinging Erdis, but also Vitalis. A terrible hypothesis emerges in her neural cloud. Hey, Nikketa! Come look over here! I found something weird! Ksenia beckons at her from a distance. Nikketa turns and walks toward her. My flashlight rolled under a shelf just now, and when I reached under to get it, I found this! Looks like a toy, right? But it has comms and a camera. Kids' toys these days sure are fancy. Ksenia hands over a toy badge. It's a familiar toy PSA badge, with dried blood caked on it. Where exactly did you find this? Over there! You look kinda scary. Nikketa walks to the indicated shelf and points her flashlight towards it. Nothing obvious stands out. She grips the rack and gives it a shake, and applies some force to push it aside. The old metal groans under the strain as it threatens to topple over, and Ksenia hurries over to right it. Whoa, slow down! Those crates on top are gonna fall! As the light hits the floor behind the shelf, bloodstains come into view. They're sloppily wiped, but still clearly visible. Is that blood? Hey, don't tell me what you're investigating involves a murder, too! If that's the case, we really should report this to the public security. Ksenia continues prattling, but Nikketa is no longer listening. She stares at the bloodstains and grips the toy badge tightly. Una. Did she? Is her daughter dead? Oh my god, this is so sad. Let's go gambling. Standard banner time. We might as well. It's fine. I'm not gonna get any more standard pulls. There's literally no reason to. Let's go gambling. I didn't get jack shit. This is okay though. My tea is almost ready. I brewed it a little later because I got home a little later. Later? I hardly know her. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, fuck yeah! This is the greatest handgun ever made. In fact, Tokyo Marui they manufacture one of these, but getting Tokyo Marui products in the United States is very difficult. And I've been having a tough time finding a reliable vendor that can get this to the States that will not incur shipping costs that outweigh the cost of the gun itself. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Oh, whoa! Okay! 2 purples in 1! We're eating good tonight, unironically! Aw, dang it. Fuck yeah! We got 2 purples in 1. That's a lot of Doritos. We're good. Life is good. Life could be a dream. Let's continue the story. What the fuck is this? It's a smiling Rubik. All the dread when worry, saturated within silence. Pulling live, yes. Alright. As night falls, people returning to the satellite city crowd the commercial district, trying to shake off the day's fatigue under the neon lights. That's Psychological Counseling, District D, number 1124. This is where you used to work part-time? Yeah, and right about now is when I'd be on shift as a cleaner. Cleaner? I hardly know her. I already told the front desk to call an attempt. Whew. Senya stretches, watching the bustling crowd with boredom. Oh, she got off work for this. Wow. You know she's a real one when she'll use time off just to spend time with you. I want to go shopping too. After stream, I'm going to be fighting a losing battle. Evike is having a sale on both the M1903 Springfield as well as the M1891 Mossy Nugget rifles made of real wood. And I am fighting a very much losing mental battle because I literally just got paid. My paycheck came in today and it's gone. Such is living in 2025. Let's go. Nikketa, we've been working full throttle today. First a warehouse out in the sticks, now a psych office. You better pay me for all this overtime. Nikketa doesn't respond, seemingly lost in thought. Hey, Nikketa, are you listening? Huh? Oh, not a funds for now. I'll pay you back later. Put it on an IOU. She's trustworthy. Senya eyes a clearly distracted Nikketa in size. That badge. Did it belong to someone important to you? Una's cheerful smile flashes through Nikita's neural cloud. I can't say for sure yet. Senya, stand guard out here. Going in. Alright, make it quick. At the workroom by the entrance, Nikketa changes to a janitorial doll's uniform and pushes a cleaning cart into the office. The fit, a bit tight. You think? The office is still open, but only a few people remain. Consulting room 1, room 4. Archive room. There. The archive room isn't locked. Nikketa pushes the door open. Despite the name, it's actually a server room. A terminal sits in the back corner for a data retrieval. Let's see. He types the name into the terminal. A pop-up requests a password. Of course. You going to level 2? We're going to level 2. Let's go. Alright, let's get the cannon crew in here. Let's keep... You know what? Since Taters is here, let's use Taters' Nikketa. Alright, up next we have Ksenia. Mossy Nugget was part of the story, and so was Nugget. The gang is all here. Let's have you go... You go first, you go second, third, fourth. That'll work. Yep, that's me. Let's slow it down. Let's make sure that animations are on. And yeah, it rained really hard today for the first time in a couple months, which is surprising. Baseball, huh? I like Nugget's regular outfit, but her baseball outfit I've only equipped just so I could say baseball, huh? For those who don't know what baseball, huh is, just look it on YouTube. It's a guy by Al Jokes. It's become my favorite joke ever. It's dumb. Baseball, huh? That's the joke. That's it. Have you seen Akita? I hardly know. I also have not seen Akita. I know about the Akita slide though, where on the motorcycle he just slides it at a 90-degree angle without flipping it somehow, which is actually really impressive. I'm not sure if anyone's managed to do that in real life, but that'd be super sick if so. What I do know is that back in school, those little PE carts with free rotating wheels, all 4 of them, I think I did something similar in PE. Also, Nugget can attack out of turn, and I think that's fucking awesome. I'm sure there's people who did it for the memes. Absolutely. I take really good care of my bike, so I would never do that to my bike. She just threw a baseball, huh? Okay. Go, Ksenia. The way she fired her pistol there, the one-handed sideways World War II stance, I really like replicating that in my backyard. It's actually really hard to shoot in that one-handed sideways stance. But World War II pistol qualifications had you do that. For the reason that standing on a sideways profile makes you harder to hit because you're a lower profile. They didn't have body armor back then. So that It also makes you look cool. Yeah, I fucking said it. I think shooting my airsoft guns and making funny poses in my backyard is cool, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. She overrides control access. No more password blocks. She now has complete access to the archive database. Data floods into her neural cloud. She quickly spots the entry she needs. Found it. Nisa Grigoriyevna Chernova. Let's see if this will lead to any clues about Una. Excerpt from counseling session audio log 077123. Nisa Grigoriyevna Chernova. Counselor. Then let's begin. Alright. When you came in just now, I noticed you kept staring at this painting. Is there something special about it? The girl in their painting looks a lot like my daughter. You have a daughter? 10 seconds of silence. An adopted daughter, to be precise. Adopted? You must have an unusual background. She's the orphan child of a colleague, so that's why she leaves her at the orphanage. What happened to your colleague? 30 seconds of silence. I can't say. Painful memory? Yes. I was there when he died. He died for me. So I must raise his daughter well and provide her with the best life I can. This gift of life is incredibly heavy. Sounds like she means a great deal to you. She's my everything. At first, I truly did see her as just my daughter, my colleague's orphan. Over the years we've spent together, she's become my daughter in every sense. Even if we're not biologically related, she's still my daughter. Aside from her, is there anyone or anything else that's important to you? For a person, having multiple emotional anchors is essential. 1 minute of silence. Sorry. Okay, no need to apologize. Talk about something else. Do you still engage in charity work? Yes. I occasionally donate to orphanages or take Una along to do volunteer work. Is Una your daughter? You like going to the orphanage? I really enjoy doing that. She's such a kind child, always eager to help others. Does sound like a well-behaved child. And more than just well-behaved, she has a strong sense of justice, like a little son. She loves watching the news and gets upset about anything unjust. Even when I tell her there's no such thing as a perfect fairness in the world, she insists that even so, she wants to do her part to make things a little more fair. Sense of justice. You pick it up from being around you? No. She's not like me. When it comes to things like fairness and justice, I've long since... Sounds of a vibrating communicator, rustling clothes, a button being pressed. Sorry, urgent work call. No worries, let's end the session here for today then. End of recording. That was a surprising amount of dialogue from the counselor. Speaking from personal experience, psychologists and therapists, they're just there to listen. They barely speak at all. Painful memories, trauma dumping on stream. Many of my counseling sessions were 1 hour of mostly silence. I would sit on the couch, nothing would happen. For a whole hour. And that's it. I won't say any more than that. Una, her adopted daughter? I should listen to another one. Oh boy, we're getting more lore. Excerpt from counseling session audio log number 700201. Nisa Grigoriyevna Chernova. Quite lively here today. Yes, there's a sharing event going on. The company even ordered some decent catering. How about a glass of Oldenlandia water? What's that? A beverage from my hometown. Apparently, it's all the rage ages ago because of its unique taste, and now it's back in production. Want to try it? No, I don't drink anything from outside. Professional habit. 5 seconds of silence. You could say that. That's fine. Let's talk about your hometown. Are there any distinctive foods? Mud cakes. Dried grass. Sounds unappetizing. In the contamination zones, having anything to eat at all is considered lucky. You were born in a contamination zone? Yes. It's been really hard to climb all the way from there to your current position. Rustling of clothes. It was easy, and also very hard. Sold my soul to get to where I am now. From this position, I have to do some very dangerous things. Whether I move forward or back, it's an abyss either way. The soul must be of great value. A value that can be discarded at any time. Let me ask you something. As an individual, would you rather be abandoned or choose to give up something yourself? 1 minute of silence. Fabric rustling. Neither. I don't want to lose anything. You mean, if you give up your current position, you'll be left with nothing, right? Yes. You'd lose your daughter, too? I don't know. My daughter loves police dramas. She's always looked up to me. I'm afraid that if she found out the truth about what I do, she'd be disappointed and leave me. I can't accept that. I wouldn't be able to bear it. One moment. Before we go any further, I need to confirm something. Your work doesn't involve any illegal or criminal activities, does it? 30 seconds of silence. Oh no. Of course not. So it's not illegal or criminal, but it's something you cannot openly talk about, is that right? Yes. Fine. Electronic notification tone. Time's up. That's all for today's session. See you next week, Anissa. Goodbye. End of recording. Born in a contamination zone. Sold her soul to gain her position. She's talking about her current role at Public Security Administration? See if there's a little more recent recording. Got it. Excerpt from counseling session audio log 710317. Woo, that's a big jump. Anissa Grigorievna Chernova. I don't know any Russian. I have a friend that is really good at pronouncing Russian things without being able to speak Russian. I'm actually envious of the Russian accent. I think it sounds really fucking cool. 5 minutes of silence. Fucking feel that. Anissa, we've been doing these sessions for a whole year now, but I still feel like you're not truly opening up to me. Have I done something wrong? 5 more minutes of silence. Okay, yesterday, the story was starting to get too relatable. Now it's starting to get invasive. I read your health report. Both your depression and anxiety have grown more severe. Are you sure coming here every week is actually helping? Oh, I seen this website today in a Discord about accents. Oh man, he's gonna teach me how to speak Russian. Great. It is. 8 minutes of silence. Motherfuck. Every event is a dice roll of whether, oh yeah, this is just gonna be another silly throwaway story that's kind of impactful. Either that or it's a fucking, it hits you like a various car sold in America, as opposed to Europe, where they have smaller cars in Europe. If you want to try it later, you can just DM me now, dude. I'll get it after stream. I won't pressure you to reveal more than you're comfortable with, but I do have to remind you, if our conversations continue to be so brief and unfocused, then the time and money you're spending here might not be giving you the value that they should. Unless you want to try it on stream? Nah, not today. I'll probably do it in Discord call or something. 10 seconds of silence. You really do care about your work. Just basic professional ethics. They have professional ethics in 2076? Damn. 1 minute of silence. Communicator button being pressed. This helps. I just want someone to talk to. Understood. And let's keep having conversations like this. I guess that's why chat GPTs are the professional therapists now. And for legal purposes, that was satire and a joke. It's supposed to tell with precision what your English accent is from. Oh shit. Exiting level 2, Nikketa stands in front of the terminal and reflects on the recording she just heard. Suddenly, she recalls a strange feeling she had when she first took on this mission. My entry into Magni's security was far too smooth. These recordings, it's clear that Anissa is hiding something. Plus, there's a surveillance footage of Una getting into David's car. Anissa must have some kind of connection to Magni's security. Nikketa remembers the bloodstained badge. Need to record all this fragmented information and analyze it later. Right now, the top priority is finding Una. You have Una! It came free with your Xbox! You haven't tried it yourself? We'll try it together sometime. How's that? And before we try it together, let's go gambling. Let's get QJ. We might as well. Gambling! We didn't get her. Because I didn't scream it like I normally should have. I didn't activate the key to gambling. The gamble core was not fulfilled. But the mystery runs deep. Aw, dang it. 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 Another one! This is a psyop! This is a psyop! They want me to get this from Evike, the freaking airsoft version. I swear to fucking... God damn it. Aw, dang it. Let my real emotions show there for a second. Oopsies. Let's keep going with this story. By the way, it says 33% complete. That's because all these side missions also count, but they're side missions. We're completing the main story today, and depending on how I'm feeling, we might do even more than that. In fact, we will be doing more than that, because I gotta complete supply as well. Nikketa drives a transport truck along the road to the contamination zone, occasionally pulling up a second map for comparison. Gee, Bill, how come you get to have two maps? Order 207-10209. En route, but the transportation time was nearly double the usual duration. Listed reason: collapsed storm. But it was clear as day. No such storm occurred. Must have been something else. Warning, you are off route. Recalculating. Damn it! Even in 2076, we still have fucking Alexa GPS! Nikketa ignores the system alert and turns onto a different fork in the road. As they pass a massive landfill, Kulik, who has been quietly lying in the passenger seat, suddenly sits up and starts barking out the window. What is it, Lassie? Are you picking up a scent similar to the blood sample? I said I wouldn't do that again. Alright, let's get out of here. Following Kulik, Nikketa enters the sprawling trash mounds that stretch for kilometers. Rubble, scrap metal, like a world long abandoned. Kulik leaps to an elevated spot, raises his head, and gently shakes it as if trying to pinpoint a scent in the air. Before Kulik can make a move, Nikketa hears footsteps behind her. Who's there? Hey, how many times do you have to say it? This is my turf! You think you can mess with the king of this dump without facing his gun? Ow! Before he can even draw his pistol, a searing pain shoots through his wrist. He looks closely and realizes the doll, who was some distance away just a moment ago, is now standing silently right in front of him, gripping his wrist tightly. God, I wish that were me. His gun clatters to the ground. Ow, ow, mercy, please, brave warrior, take whatever you want, scavenge all you like. I'm not here to scavenge. I just need you to answer a few questions. You got it, I'll swear I'll tell you everything I know, man. Have you seen this man before? Nikketa pulls up a photo of David from her terminal and shows it to him. This guy. I don't recognize the face, but... The scavenger squints at the terminal, then slaps his forehead. Oh, that outfit, I've seen it before. A few months back, on the other side of the trash hill, he looked like he was burying something. When I saw him, he was facing off with some Elids. Burying what? Oh man, let me tell you, I was scared shitless. He had this black plastic bag and was surrounded by Elids. To escape, he hurled the bag at them. Guess what? They ripped it open and a corpse fell out. Ugh, intestines and fingers flying everywhere, just like in a horror flick. The scavenger gestures animatedly, but Nikketa's expression grows grim. Where exactly did this happen? Take me there. Is this a murder case? Am I helping solve a case? Cut the nonsense and move! This is it, I reckon. The scavenger leads Nikketa to the other side of the trash hill. Months of wind and sand have buried all traces. There are no visible signs of the violence that he just described. But the scent of blood still lingers. As soon as Kulik arrives, he starts barking and digging at a specific spot. Here, Nikketa kneels down and begins sifting through the garbage with her hands. After a while, she stops. The scavenger leans over and sees Nikketa staring blankly at something in her hand. A very small child's shoe. Outer blue. Tattered. Broken. No. No! I didn't want to believe! No! That... Before the scavenger can say anything, Kulik, who had been wagging his tail behind Nikketa, suddenly leaps up and barks furiously behind them. Elitz! What the hell? I thought this area was already cleared by hunters! Elitz drool and growl ravenously as they close in. The scavenger's legs give out in fear. Screwed! I didn't bring enough ammo! Step back. Baseball, huh? The scavenger stares dumbly as Nikketa steps forward and plants herself in front of him. That's a sharp and resolute figure. I said step back. Leave this to me. It's ass-kicking time. We got our usual suspects. Let's go. It's baseball time. Man. In before they pull a fast one and it's just some random shoe. But given how this entire story is about the kids, Man. Also, I just realized Nugget has 2 revolvers. Her revolver and the revolver she has holstered as part of her outfit. And she uses the holstered one in her ult. Okay. Also, it baffles me that the Nugget revolver is a 7-shot revolver. Revolver? I hardly know her. There's an airsoft one, by the way, and I want it. It went on sale earlier this year, and I'm just patiently waiting for it to go on sale. A lot of World War II guns are going on sale, and I worry for my wallet because it's like, well, these sales are on exclusive items that are exempt from coupons. So that's how they fucking get you. They got me. I wholly acknowledge that just because something's on sale doesn't mean you're actually saving money. I know that better than anyone. I get it fully knowing that I'm just straight up spending money. And the copium is I'm living my best life and I'm getting what I enjoy. And it's fine. Also, we win. Bonk. Wow, we did it without Nikketa. Okay. This isn't the meeting frequency we agreed on. Seeing each other too often increases the risk of exposure. I told you this before, didn't I? In a dimly lit room, Anissa and Nikketa sit facing each other. Anissa seems irritated. Gone is the warmth and friendliness she showed at their initial meeting. So, what do you want this time? I'll be direct, Anissa. Are you in contact with Magni's security? Anissa raises an eyebrow. Do you know what you're saying? I suspect my superior is a mole for Magni's security. To make that kind of accusation, you must have quite a bit of evidence. Go on, then. Not hard proof, but then save it. I didn't expect a doll to be delusional. Or maybe the alleged performance defects of your frame model, the one used to justify your dismissal, weren't fabricated after all. God damn. Anissa remains unfazed. Listen, Nikketa. If you don't want this mission, you can back out. I only picked you because you seem to understand the concept of justice and duty better than other dolls. In other words, you're the best option, but not the only one. Though I do need to correct what I said earlier. Given your performance so far, if you do choose to quit, I won't allow you to return to the Public Security Administration. In fact, I'll request to have all your neurologs purged just to ensure no confidential information leaks. Nothing personal. It's protocol. Anissa speaks casually, but Nikketa hears the veiled threat in her words. I don't care what you think of me, but you do seem to be contradicting yourself. What do you mean? You keep emphasizing how irreplaceable I am, while at the same time making a threat after threat to stop me from quitting. So which is it? You want me gone or not? It's up to you. I'm just making the consequences clear. I'm not leaving. I'll keep investigating. Investigating what? Whether I'm Maggie Security's mole? No. I want to find out what happened to Una, and bring whoever hurt her to justice. To tension in the room shifts the instant Nikketa utters the name. Anissa's eyes widen slightly. For a moment, she's speechless. For a while, she finally finds her voice. It wavers as she speaks. You said, hurt. What happened to Una? What have you found? Nikketa pulls the bloodstained badge and broken shoe out of her backpack. Speaking softly, she recounts how she discovered that a Magni security employee had been stealing company property, and how she found Una's toy badge in his warehouse. And his shoe? I hacked that colleague's transport terminal and checked his delivery logs. Out of the 78 completed runs along this one particular route, 77 took almost exactly the same amount of time, within 3 hours of variance. But one delivery, on February 9th of this year, took almost twice as long. That delivery's timestamp matches closely with when Una got into his car in the surveillance footage, just a day or two earlier. So while doing another delivery run, I took a detour to investigate the route. That's when I found the landfill, and this shoe. Anissa falls silent, moves the badge and shoe over and over in her hands, as if searching for any trace of life on the inert objects. At last, she looks up and asks with a trembling voice, Did you find Una or her? For the first time, Nikketa recognizes the emotion known as heartbreak in Anissa's eyes. Makes her hesitate to speak the whole truth. No. These two things are all I found. Anissa says nothing. She just stares at the objects in front of her, as if trying to trace Una's story through them, as if bracing herself to face a pain that might be too great to bear. Anissa's breathing is clearly audible in the silence. A kind of ragged breath that gives the illusion of someone drowning. Beep, 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 beep. The sound of an incoming call pierces the silence like a knife breaking through the ice. The air seems to flow again. Anissa's glances at her communicator behind her. The screen flashes a codename she both fears and despises. She collects herself. Hello. Yes, I'm listening. Anissa stands up and walks to the window. After a moment, she glances back at Nikketa. She didn't report anything about that incident to me. Only said she encountered the Varyagers and lost a shipment. Even if she did learn something, I can file to have her neural cloud reformatted. Through completely legal and proper channels, no loose ends. Hold off for now, alright? So it was a task assignment error. No wonder. I've been wondering why she was assigned to run that route. Should I dispatch a team of public security officers to the location? Understood. Taken note. As the person on the other end of the line seems ready to hang up, Anissa hurriedly stops them. Wait. May I speak with Una, just for a moment? There are things I'd like to say to her. We'll be allowed to meet after the mission? Alright. The call disconnects. Anissa remains by the window. Outside, a light rain begins to fall. Droplets trail down the glass, passing over her reflected face and vanishing into the night. Maybe it wasn't even Una's. Probability isn't absolute. But who was it? Who was what? The suspect. The smuggler of the illicit drugs. Your colleague. What's his name? David. David Evans. David Nice Guy from Chapter 1. Anissa grips the badge in her hand. Its sharp edges dig into her palm. Like frenzied thorns growing from beneath a crumpling ruin, a burning zeal fills Anissa with a newfound sense of purpose. David Evans. David Evans. David Evans. Anissa murmurs the name over and over, like a sorceress in the forest casting a dark, grotesque spell. Anissa. Ma'am. It's all utter bullshit! What are you talking about? At the sound of Nikketa's voice, Anissa clutches her own throat with both hands tightly. Stop it! Stay back! Anissa grasps for breath, her nails digging into her own neck. After a while, her breathing steadies, and her eyes slowly clear. He looks at Nikketa again. Nikketa, are you interested in learning the truth? Pardon? About things from the past, and things that are about to happen to you in the future. I originally planned to help that vampire trick you to the end, so that when the mission ended, I could take Una and leave it all behind. But now that Una's gone, nothing matters anymore. I don't fight back, I'll be bled dry in the end too. And if that happens, I'll have no way to avenge her. Yes, while I'm still in the game. Nikketa sees a dark flame dancing in Anita's eyes. The all-consuming flame of hatred. But this intel doesn't come for free. I need your help. She spits out the words with vehement clarity. I want revenge. Oh, we're fucking doing it, let's go. We're like 3 times this guy's level. He doesn't stand a fucking chance, dude. Like, our stats are an order of magnitude above his. There is simply a difference in skill. Simple as. Just like the skill required to go gambling! Aw, dang it. Okay, this is fine. Let's open the door, get on the floor, let's collect some dinosaur. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Fuck yeah! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Oh my god! We got Tater's wife. Let's go. God damn it, 2K! No! It's not today! It's tomorrow! Why? Why would you do this? Don't follow the button! That's Twitch making an error! It's Twitch's mistake. They won't let me change it. I set it for tomorrow, but they're like, oh, by the way, we're gonna have that prompt be 48 hours before your actual stream, and you don't get to change it. So if you're streaming before your affiliate stream, fuck you. And I'm like, okay. I swear to fucking God. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. It's fine. Gator's wife can dual wield these MP7s. That's fine. Let's continue the story. Where are we at? Everyone involved in this emergency operation has their own agenda. It's like everybody's double-crossing everybody. So now we need to find out who's double-crossing themselves while dressed as each other. Thanks, Mexican standoff. At dusk, several Megni security transport trucks enter the docks at the port. We've arrived at the port. 3 more cargo zones until we reach the target location. Listen carefully, Nikketa. I'll repeat this one more time. Your mission this time, officially, is to restock the goods that were lost in the previous delivery. But due to the supplier's last-minute schedule change, they can no longer make the delivery. You and your team are to collect the cargo yourselves. However, this is in fact an abduction targeting you. An armed group will intercept you shortly. For some unknown reason, they intend to capture you first. They'll make it too easy. Put up a bit of a fight just to keep up the act. Got it. Have you installed the remote-controlled component I gave you? Yes. Good. If they shut you down, I'll reboot you remotely. When you wake up, stay still. Understood. After passing 3 cargo zones, the lead vehicle halts. Nikketa sees David jump down from the truck and signal for them to disembark. Are we to wait here, Captain David? According to the mission brief, this is the place. If it weren't for those damn Voyagers, we wouldn't have to make this trip. David? Is that the one you said took Uno away? Nikketa taps her earpiece twice. That's the agreed upon signal for transmitting information covertly when there's someone nearby. Someone's coming! Hey, over here! A shadow looms within the fog. David waves at it, but stops short when it gets closer. That's not human. First thing to emerge from the fog is a cold gun barrel. Behind the automaton, a wave of red lights flickers to life, as if a dozen of Elid eyes are readying for the hunt. What's going on? Aren't we here to pick up the cargo? The armed automaton halts in front of them. Warning, this is private property. Trespassers must surrender immediately, drop their weapons, and submit to questioning. Warning, this is private property. Trespassers must surrender immediately, drop their weapons, and submit to questioning. Private property? Captain David, they're not here for a trade. We're under attack. Wait, hold on. Ah, we can attack. Oh hey, it's this level from the other mode. Let's rock and roll. After this level, and after this story bit, we're gonna take our first Bezos break. I'm getting better at timing them. Last stream, I failed to time it, like, at all. And we went way overdue, which sucks. But it's fine. I got this. I'm keeping one eye, or half of an eye. I'm keeping at least some portion of an eye maybe on the timer. Motherfucker! Listen, I was so engrossed in the story last time, okay? I like this story. This one's a good one. Honestly, depending on how the story pans out, I might have to make a... I might have to make a tier list of girls' frontline event stories. With Sojourners on S tier, obviously. That shit was peak. More peak than the game of the same name. They did that shit on purpose, by the way, to make a pun. Speaking of video games, YouTube keeps trying to recommend me videos about the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World. Those videos having negative clickbait thumbnails, and I'm like, I do not care. I don't want a Switch 2. You don't need to convince me. You also need a tier list for how much each story made you cry. Listen, some of the stories actually did make me cry, okay? The main story made me cry, goddammit! Right, where does the main story even belong on the tier list? Like, we are so disconnected from the main story. Helena doesn't even exist. Like, we are so far separated from Commander and the Elmo, where we just meet up with Commander and the Elmo at the end of each event story. The few tracks I've seen in Kario Mott World have not been good, man. What I have heard good is the soundtrack. Apparently the soundtrack is that gif of the piano player with the piano on fire. It's like Bach playing piano on the beach, but the piano's on fire and he's just sitting there with sunglasses. Like, I would agree. I've heard very little of the soundtrack, but what I have heard is Nintendo almost never misses when it comes to the soundtrack. Seeing that they're outnumbered, many members of the transport team drop their weapons to save their own necks, even though we obliterated them all. Seizing the moment, Nikketa suddenly twists her ankle and collapses on the spot. The attacking automaton takes the bait and slams its arm into Nikketa's side. Ah! I got hit! Ah, wait, I need to be more convincing. Ah, I got hit. Oh no. Nikketa feigns pain and flops to the ground. That was not very convincing. Oh? But they're low-grade droids, not dolls. They probably won't even notice. Good thing they're just droids. Nikketa lies motionless. She feels one of the automatons move her to the side. Target secured. Now executing forced shutdown. Next instant, Nikketa loses all sensory and cognitive functions. Oh no! I guess we're dead. How unfortunate. We still have a few minutes before the next Bezos break, so we are going to take the time, obviously, to go gambling! We're getting pretty close, actually, and I'm running out of standard pulls. In fact, this is actually our last chance to go gambling, because I am not fucking using premium currency on standard banner. Let's go gambling! Oh my god! We got her! We got her! Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. And if we didn't get her, then that gave me some pretty damn valuable information about how 50/50s are cross-contaminated between standard banner and premium banner. We got her, let's go. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Hey, we got her! Which proves that standard banner truly is separate and the pity and 50/50s don't cross-contaminate between premium and standard. But the premium banners contaminate each other, i.e. the doll and weapon banners each. So if you fail a 50/50 on one premium banner, I have pitiful evidence to suggest that you will nail it on the other banner, because premium banners are shared. I would assume. I'd contaminate her. Oh! You should read her lore then. She's all about carving jade, workaholic perfectionism, and not perfectionism necessarily, but peak efficiency. She's not necessarily an engineer's wet dream, but she is an acquired taste. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Fuck yeah! We got not Cheetah MP7. Oh! We got double purple! Double purple and a gold! Let's go! We even got Groza. Do I even have V6 Groza? Like, she appears so infrequently that I don't even know if she's V6. I think she is. We're about to find out. But hey, this was a good pull. This is gambling right here. We do have V6 Groza. Okay, this is good stuff. Let's go ahead. Let's do several things. First, let's go to the refitting room and get V3 QJ. What this will do is make me say, hey, 2K, now our QJs are pretty much equal, but it's far too late to take advantage of that. And also, for May's request, we need to go to the dorm. We need to go find Ksenia. And... oh no! No! Wait, there's a backup. There's a backup. We got this. We got this. That is the wrong menu. It was a misinput. Calm down. It was a misinput. We got this. Where is she? Why is she so high up? We got this. How far will it let me zoom in? There we go. We could even click it and see what happens. Oh my god, did she get ticklish? Hold on. What was that excited yelp? I need to know. No! No! See, that's why I hate the Korean heart. Anyway, you know what? This is the BRB screen. I hope you like it. Just kidding, we're taking a real Bezos break. That's it. Bezos break, don't watch the ads. Don't do it. I'm serious. This keeps the stream ad-free for everybody. It's a necessary evil, but at least this way, nobody misses any content. Don't watch the ads. I'll catch you all. Volume 100%. Why? No! You're better than that. You should treat yourself now and give yourself 3 minutes of rest and relaxation so you can breathe in this blue trap bubble. Because what are you here for? To be a fucking industry plant? Treat yourself. You're drinking vodka right now? Bro, that's tomorrow. Save some for tomorrow! The party's for tomorrow. Anyway, I'm running ads. Fuck it. I didn't realize, now that I'm out of standard pulls, I can't really get any more stuff from standard banner. Like, more CC75, that would have been cool. Oh well. Let us continue with the story. Where we at? Oh, we only got 3 more nodes left. Alright, alright. Broken, shattered, reduced to ashes, left in darkness. I used the stones to destroy the stone. This is the boss battle. This is it. This is the climax of the story. I have destroyed this guy many fucking times. I don't... It's not even weak to water. What the hell? This is the Nikketa water event, and it's not even... This is weak to rifle, I guess. Or heavy ammo, sorry. Because both this icon and this icon could be considered rifle. You have assault rifle ammo, and then you have heavy ammo, which is sniper rifle or, you know, machine gun. But it's fine. I love this CG so damn much. Oh my god. I kind of want to set it as my wall. I want to nab that. I need to find where that CG is used in the game. I haven't read through all of the side stories yet, but I really want to find it. Holy crap. Icon? I can't believe you've done this. Frame function check. Complete. System self-diagnostic. Complete. Power supply activated. Remaining power 100%. Accessing neural backup. Action established. Loading neural cloud 5%. 20%. 35%. When her senses return, Nikketa keeps her eyes closed. Through her sense of touch and internal sensors, she can tell she's lying flat, her body rocking gently in transit. The journey seems steady. Nikketa opens her eyes just a crack. In her limited field of vision, she sees that she's inside some sort of repair pod. Above her is a large piece of curved transparent glass. On the glass is a space that appears to be a laboratory. Okay, I'm trying to internally justify why she can't see with her eyes closed. I say that because AK-12. That is the only reason I say it. She perpetually has her eyes closed. The only reason she opens her eyes is to activate sicko mode. I'm gonna call it that. And it's fine. She's probably just built different. Nikketa, are you awake? Defy build different guns. Hey, Air Hummus, welcome in. After a burst of static, Anissa's whisper comes through her earpiece. Yes, I'm in the lab. The identity of my kidnappers is unknown. The ones who gave me the order and the ones who kidnapped you don't seem to be from the same faction. Otherwise, they wouldn't have asked me to spend a public security team to extract you. Maybe we're collaborating, but their alliance is most likely superficial. Everything in this world's superficial! That's like the main connecting theme that ties all these events together. Everything's superficial except for the Commander and the Elmo. That is eternal. Basically, every story is the real Girls Frontline 2 Exilium was the friends we made along the way. That's it. That's the game. You can go home now. At this point, all I know is that the one issuing me orders goes by the same name, Sharktooth. It's like a code name. Gender unknown, identity unknown. Sharktooth? Nah, she graduated, dude. It's up to you to figure out what you can from the kidnappers. Kidnapper? I hardly know her! I'll do my best. You know where the other Magni security members are being held? No. We've stopped. Ending transmission for now. Nikketa closes her eyes. He senses a faint vibration through her frame. Seconds later, she hears the pod door open and feels the cold, flowing air of the lab on her skin. Multiple sets of footsteps move past her either side of her frame. Senses the data ports on her body being accessed. I've left VSK's 94 as a sidearm here. Alright, by the way, can a doll run a performance test while in sleep mode? Yeah, with the latest upgrade, that function is included. It's too risky to boot her up. This model has incredible combat performance. The defense droids in our lab might not stand a chance. Bruh, we got captured on purpose because your defense droids were shit! Speaking of which, we've taken in many dolls produced by IOP, with more or less the same specs. Why is this VSK-94 flagged for special containment? Isn't that why we're doing unpaid overtime today? Damn it! Even in 2076 there's unpaid overtime. Fuck! If I ever get asked for unpaid overtime, I'd be like, oops, I'm sick. Sorry. That's it. I just don't show up. It's one of the few times I will just simply not show up. I'll shut my phone off and everything. Stop speculating. Just get to work. Nikketa feeds data cables being plugged into her ports. Some large machinery hums from a short distance, and the footsteps gradually fade away. Truly a dystopia. Nah, the dystopia is, the dystopia is 2025, man. We've been there. We are so far past 1984. There's being in the thick of it, and then there's just being like, that it's normalized. Wait, you're sick? But you seemed fine earlier. Yeah, my bad. It really gets ya. Opens her eyes slightly and sees a few researchers gathered around an electronic screen, engaged in discussion. Well, yeah, but my stomach flipped once the request for more hours came in. God damn it. Aside from the exceptionally high combat performance, really not seeing anything special here. So should we report the findings as is? What if the brass gets mad that we found nothing after they caused such a stir? Maybe we should dismantle her frame and inspect it thoroughly. Be some hidden firmware only triggered under special conditions. Routine tests wouldn't pick that up. Possible, but we need to relocate. The equipment here isn't sufficient. Why does it say the target frame is disconnected? Before the researcher can react, a swift strike from behind knocks him out cold. Another researcher tries to flee. Nikketa whips a broken data cable around him and yanks him back, then drives her knee into his stomach. I'm just waiting for mass-produced insect-infused nutrition bars. Holy shit, that's a good idea for a subathon reward. I'll have to note that. I'm gonna note that right now. Thanks. You just gave me the worst fucking idea for a subathon reward. This is gonna be fucking awful. And you're not gonna see it for another half year. So, cool. Oh god, yeah. One moment. Awesome. Alright! For those who don't know, I'll eat pretty much anything. And I face the consequences of that by getting food poisoning the day before my flight to Offkai. So yeah! I'll still eat pretty much anything. Kapwa! A stun gun? Good thing I've used one before. Wouldn't a stun gun be super effective on a doll? Like, it would short her circuitry. I'd short her circuitry. She grabs the weapon from the researcher and aims it at the one who's heading for the alarm, only for her arm to be pulled askew by the groggy researcher that she hasn't finished off. Bang! The electrified dart hits the floor. Nikketa pivots and fires at the attacker who disrupted her. Ah! 50,000 volts send him twitching to the ground, just as she turns to deal with the last survivor. Damn it! We're going loud! Simon Vickland, hit it! An ear-splitting alarm starts blaring. The lab doors burst open instantly, and a squad of mechanical guards pour in. Nikketa falls back, grabs her sidearm, and dives behind cover. A brutal fight seems inevitable. Okay. It's okay, we're like 3 times their level, it's fine. I like this one. She's really grown on me. This is the event. Enemy units are numerous, not to mention presence of heavy machines. Oh no, I accidentally drank a shot of vodka. I am no longer authorized to operate heavy machinery. But that's not gonna fucking stop me. Letting them keep pouring in like this is not the way to go. Eliminate one way first, then find a way to close the gate. Okay, let's go. Yeah? We'll go with it. You know what? You two do support. Actually, we're gonna keep you here. So you could support attack everybody, get full confectants, and just burst everything. The robot is not weak to water, and yet my Kulik one-shot the fucker on a counterattack. Also did Nikketa make more difficult for itself. You can't type for shit, must be the iPhone issue. Let's go. Normally I can read what you mistype, but that time I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. I'm just gonna read it as is. You're the one who hit enter. I'm the streamer. I am contractually obligated to ignore people's comments. Wait. That's not how it works. Yes, it is. The streamer ignored my comment. Can we report her? Thanks. I'm on your PC. You got new keycaps. What? You got defective keycaps. This man, I swear to God. Okay. I'm going to stand tall in front of this diner gate and point blank it in the fucking camera. Nice. Way to go, Mossy Nugget. Oh my God, she one shot. I love seeing units just one shot the fucking boss. That will never cease being amusing to me. I fucking love it. Also, Mossy Nugget has really slow movement. Not just skissuing, unless it's a spacebar thing. Man slams the spacebar. New keyboard, who dis? Good question. As somebody who types really fucking fast, new keyboards, they take me a while to get used to, honestly. I could still type reasonably fast on new keyboards. Why is it taking them so long to reach the exfiltration point? I win. Easy game. Nikketa manages to get the lab doors open to slam shut, locking out most of the reinforcements. Nikketa quickly dispatches the remaining defense automatons inside. Then she catches sight of a sneaky figure trying to slink away. Hey, stop right there. It's the researcher who evaded her shot and hit the alarm. While she fumbles on the floor for a dropped weapon, Nikketa strides over. Bro, this spacebar is fucking me up since I have to almost dead center it for the input. Real talk, try setting a popsicle stick or something underneath. Anything to try to make it easier for the center pad to register. It may not be perfect, but it's better than that hollow whatever's you got now. Stay back! Save yourself the effort. You can't beat me in a fight. Now get over here! She twists the woman's arm and shoves her over to the lab terminal. Unlock it! Bop it! Twist it! Pull it! No! Nikketa fires a shot near her feet. The blast makes the researcher flinch and cower. Don't shoot! I'll do it! The terminal is soon unlocked. Nikketa delivers a swift chop to the back of the researcher's neck, catches her as she slumps forward and places her aside. Even though the password's unlocked, I should switch to level 2. It'll boost the search and processing speed. She enters level 2 and starts scanning for the keywords in the torrent of data. Oh no! She's torrenting in 2076! Soon she notices that some of the data in the terminal have been corrupted. Did she sabotage the system before I knocked her out? Shouldn't have been so hasty. Wait, what's this? She opens an attachment in an email and finds a list. List of required samples for a technical optimization of 3rd generation doll models. The attachment is a long roster of doll photos and names. Many are former Griffin dolls. Oh! We get to be 3rd generation dolls! Breaking and entering into restricted areas? URNC? Nah. Torrenting software? Get up! I feel it. She quickly finds her own profile. Aside from the basics, some information is beyond her understanding. Sender. Sharktooth? The name Sharktooth, that Anissa mentioned? Sharktooth implies the existence of shark bait! Ooh-ha-ha! Participant of Project Nebula Wind. Project Coronal Hole. That sounds dirty. Already a containment subject. What on earth are these? Going further, she spots 2 familiar faces. Worn out places. Worn out faces. OTS-14 and DP-12. Why are they also yet? Hold the fuck up. I wasn't expecting us to cycle back to the main story so quickly. And by so quickly, I mean it's been like 4 months before we've gotten any content whatsoever. Also, isn't DP-12 a shotgun? It's been many years since Girls Frontline 1. And I don't feel like looking her up since we're not in a Bezos break yet. In fact, we are quite a ways away. But I'm pretty sure DP-12 is a shotgun. Yeah, Dushivnaya's caretaker. Oh! The plot thickens, and by saying thickens, I believe I've triggered the dormant Tadadu. OTS 14, like Nikketa, is flagged for special attention. Meanwhile, DB12's profile is nearly blank aside from her basic information. None of this makes sense. This will need further investigation. First, let me copy everything. I had to look her up as well, and she is indeed a shot gum. Thanks. After exiting level 2, she hears pounding from the outside the doors. At the same time, a call from Anissa comes through. Speaking of shot gum, at work today I watched a video of some guy loading up his pump-action shotgun with rock salt rounds. Like rounds filled with rock salt, and those are just straight up lethal rounds, dude. Any findings? For a moment, Nikketa can hear strange noises on Anissa's end. It seems to be a temporary lab. Useful data is scarce, but I did find some things. Sending them to you now. Wait, what's that whimpering sound? It's cooling, don't you remember? You left it with me. Things also sound pretty bad on your end. Security droids are about to breach. Got about 5 minutes max. Hit send. Progress bar crawls slowly on the terminal screen. Should be enough. A public security team's in position around the building. By the way, you really set on this? Nikketa tosses the unconscious researchers into a repair pod and shuts the lid. Starts searching for disassembly tools. But on what? Staying with Mangi's security. Wasn't that the plan we discussed? Finding the tools, Nikketa sits and begins dismantling her own leg. Going undercover isn't easy. The pressure of being discovered is one thing, but worse is having to do things that go against your values. We fought about this before, and even though you complied, I know you didn't agree with it. I didn't. So I kept digging. I've already reported the Erdis lead and the proper authorities. They'll act on it. She removes several micro-explosives from her open frame. She plants them on the doors in the terminal. I might not be able to contain all the damage, but I'll save as many lives as I can. That's my philosophy. Now that Sharktooth is starting to suspect me, next step will be full neural cloud reformatting if they uncover anything else, right? Yes, but I don't think they'd want to resort to that yet. They seem to be more interested in the data generated by your original neural cloud processes. And this is a necessary step. She attaches the final explosive to her own frame. No, you can't do that. That's against Twitch TOS. If I destroy my current neural cloud backup, they'll notice it when they run diagnostics on me. That'll serve as proof that I remain completely in the dark. It's the only way for me to stay at Mangi. You helping from the outside, you stand a chance of uncovering who Sharktooth really is, and what they're plotting. Besides, like I said before, what? If it's something that helps people, something that's right, I'll do it. By people, I mean everyone I can perceive, not just those defined by the rulebook. Nisa chuckles softly through her earpiece. I really was right about you. Oh, I never knew you were this optimistic. Maybe it's just part of my foundational programming. Hey, your tech team reliable? You're getting such a powerful bomb here. Won't blow my neural cloud to smithereens, will it? No promises. Figures. Nikketa grabs the detonator. Detonator? I hardly know her! Just like you said, this is a necessary sacrifice. Keep my neurolog safe. See you on the other side. With that, Nikketa presses the detonator button without hesitation. Oh my god. That's conviction, holy shit. That reminds me of Detroit Become Human, like, unironically. The choices you can make with Connor are like, yeah, I'm replaceable, fuck it. God damn. Wait, there's more?! I guess there's more. Let's get right into it. Alright, cool. Alright. No story? The end is never. I agree. By the way, might as well talk about this now. My affiliate celebration is tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be like last year's. We're gonna be on a quiz show. It's gonna be great. If you want to keep up with events and other things that are happening, as well as my schedule, feel free to join the Discord. The link is right there in chat. The link down below the stream is intentionally broken. The other way in is in chat right there. I believe in you. You can do it. I keep the link broken below stream to keep bots out, as well as if anyone decides to try to target me for whatever fucking reason, which, you know, I've had that in the distant past when I was a shitty person. I am slightly less of a shitty person now, but I make no promises. Dude, what did you put on your rifle? Is this the cool weapon skin that you unlocked from the event? You better not have paid for that. I'm gonna be slightly sad if you did. Actually, to become an industry plant, I am going to be naturally envious of your cool weapon skin, and I am going to feel inclined to spend money to get what other players have that I have been shown. That's what they want you to believe. Also, gaslighting's not a real word. You're just making things up again. In any case, I didn't pay for it. It's free. Like I said, gaslighting is a fake word. It's made up. You don't have to worry about anything. It's fine. We're in the clear. Bonk. It's okay. I don't have to really worry about spending money in this game anymore. It's fine. Holy shit, that did 4 stability damage? That's wild. It's from the event shop. I mean, like I said, gaslighting, dude. A thunderous explosion erupts from the other side of the call. Anissa doesn't linger. She switches her comms to another channel while keeping her gun, wielding hand, raised and steady. Reach now. Get Nikketa out. Detain the rest of the Mengi security personnel. One's missing? Something nudges her weapon. Anissa glances down, then presses her gun harder against its target. Doesn't matter. Leave the search for later. First, get Nikketa out. She hangs up. Anissa squats down, moving the muzzle of her gun from David's forehead to under his chin. What were you shouting about just now? Hoping Nikketa would come to your rescue? Look at this guy! He finally has another facial expression. This is literally me after eating anything with ghost pepper or Carolina Reaper in it. And by that, I mean too much of it. Y'all have seen me eat unreasonably spicy things. And this is the face I make after eating said unreasonably spicy things. Should I keep eating said unreasonably spicy things? My body's telling me no, but my mind insists on yes. So this will not be the last you'll see of this face. Nisa yanks out the gag from his mouth. Oh, I guess that's where the story's going. You crazy bitch! Who the hell are you? Think carefully before you speak. You call me crazy? You're not much better yourself. You have doll syndrome, don't you? The hell are you talking about? I don't understand a damn thing! That's okay. I just want you to take a look at something. You know this girl? Nisa pulls out a photo and holds it in front of him. Well, when he sees the photo, he visibly panics and averts his gaze. No! I don't know her! I've never seen her! That's right, I've never seen her! Bang! Anissa shoots him in the foot. Ha ha! Anissa grabs his hair, forcing him to look her in the eyes. Never seen her? Want me to help you jolt your memory? I haven't seen her! Talk straight, and I might leave your corpse intact. Anissa fires another shot, this one grazing David's thigh. He screams in agony. Don't delude yourself that anyone's coming to save you. To your company, you're trash. Actually, no. Trash at least has recycling value. You don't even have that. Next for the VTuber Awards for Best VA? I'm flattered. So, I'll ask you again. Have you seen this girl? I haven't. No, wait. I have seen her. David's expression goes blank. His terror transforms into mania. I have seen her, but it wasn't a person. It was a doll. That looked just like her. What I killed was a doll. It was a doll. So it didn't really count as killing, right? Disassembled, damaged, destroyed. Anyway, I did nothing wrong. What I destroyed was a doll. Beneath her sleeve, veins bulge along Anissa's arm. She takes a deep breath and steadies her voice. Tell me, why? Why did you destroy her? Why? Because she was a doll! Why the hell should a real, superior, dignified human like me have to escort a lowly, filthy doll? Dolls may look like little girls, but they're crafty. She saw me taking drugs, saw me stealing cargo. I couldn't let her live. She had to die. So, you killed her. Anissa's finger tightens on the trigger. Her voice trembles. Killed? That's not the right word! It was disassembly! I tore her to pieces, stuffed her into a bag. So much red tissue and lubricant came pouring out of her. It took me fucking forever to clean it up. Then I packed her into a plastic bag. I was looking for a scrapyard. Wanted to make a little money. His voice, like a rusted blade grating through the air, pierces Anissa's skull and tears up the last shred of her sanity. Her breath quickens, as if the oxygen is draining from the room. She braces against the wall with one hand, still holding the gun with the other. David's maniacal face begins to blur in front of her. No, not yet. She grips the pistol with her other hand to prevent accidental discharge. For herself to look at him, pushes the words through gritted teeth. And then I found a garbage dump, but I ran into elids along the way. Couldn't let myself get eaten by elids. I got profitable gigs to run. So you used Una's body as bait to save yourself. That wasn't a body! Ah! Bang. Anissa can't take it anymore. She shoves the muzzle of her gun into David's hand and fires straight into his palm. Ah! You killed her! You killed her! She was a person! A person! A person! She could feel pain. She could feel. She was alive! A human being! Next, she shoots him in the throat. How does that feel? That pain you feel now. That's what she felt! Even though I don't want to admit you're a human. But this is what you did! You murderer! You murderer! Broken sobs echo through the warehouse, but the gunshots continue. Bang! 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 Eyes, mouth. Anissa keeps pulling the trigger, not noticing that the lifeless body has already stopped breathing. Stop! Stop! He's already dead! She fires the final bullet. Then she lowers her arm. The construction workers outside of Ness's house! Right! There's construction outside! They might actually hear me! Okay. It's fine. The perks and drawbacks of living alone. Before her lies a mangled, unrecognizable pile of flesh, crumpled grotesquely at her feet. The warehouse is cold, but the rage has not left her hot and breathless. Picks up the photo that had fallen to the ground. It's soaked with blood. The girl's smile in the image is still warm and sweet. Nisa wipes the blood from the photo with her fingers. She lets out a wretched sob, like a lioness who finds her cub long dead. After a while, she finally speaks. Her voice is hoarse from the earlier outburst. I have killed too, but I don't regret it. I avenged you, Una. Mama avenged you. And this is just the beginning. I won't stop until all vengeance is served. I promise you. Night. Questionable night. 2071. Wait, I thought we were in 2076. This is a flashback. He's extremely dissatisfied. This operation yielded no unusable intel. We lost a research facility for nothing. Worse yet, the Public Security Administration is now watching us. What do you intend to do about this? Please don't worry, we'll take full responsibility. Our interests are aligned with the Gerard groups. Aligned? Or are you just greedy for more? I mean, In all fairness, she looks like a shareholder. Just saying. For those who don't know, my opinion of shareholders is, I can't finish that sentence because it violates Twitch TOS. So many simple missions end in failure. Aren't we right to suspect your loyalty? You're joking. Where's the evidence of divided loyalty? Huh. Since the URNC government dispatched the chairman to oversee Odessa, your policies have clearly aimed to strip us of control. You've clearly profited from those changes, haven't you? I don't know about business, but the message I've received from above is clear. We fully support your group's actions. Fully support? Fully obstruct. Maybe someone else is doing the obstructing. What do you mean? It fears the power of the Girard Group. That's a bold and dangerous accusation. You're leading third-generation doll technology, standing at the forefront of the era, and those who stick their necks out often have guns pointed at them. If your group insists on forcing your way into Project Coronal Hole, you'll attract even more attention. Including yours. Armin lets out a sigh. Actually, just before the conference call, I got the general manager's approval. We'll bypass the terms and conditions of Project Coronal Hole and begin synchronizing VSK-94's data to your group going forward, to support your R&D plans. Might just take a little longer. VSK-94 was seriously damaged in the incident. We're doing everything we can to repair her. Although, we don't quite understand what's so special about her. To show our loyalty and unwavering support to your group, we're willing to do everything in our power to help the Girard Group stay ahead in third-generation doll development. If this had been your attitude from the start, I wouldn't have doubted you so much. It was our oversight. As an apology, we'll build a new research facility for Girard. Additionally, our current research into anti-ELID technology can also be shared with your group, to some extent. Understood. I'll report this to the CEO. Also, I'd like to know, how do you plan to deal with the Public Security Administration? We've found a scapegoat, and handing him over to the authorities should suffice. You can rest easy on that matter. In a few days, you'll see the result on the news. Alright, we'll await your update. Let's leave it here for today. Goodbye. Transmission terminated. Herman turns to look at her subordinate. How's the David situation being handled? All the materials have been compiled. I'll forward them to Miss Anissa shortly. Wait, hold on. Who is on whose side? What? Everybody's so busy backstabbing each other that I can't tell who's who. What the fuck? Okay. Good. Smuggling illicit drugs, unauthorized access, triggering a mech riot, and killing an important bargaining chip. That man has outlived his usefulness. Dead men tell no tales. But we may lose our grip on Miss Anissa. We agree to let her meet her daughter after the mission? You mean... Carmen swirls her wine glass. The deep red liquid casts a somber hue across everything. Once the mission's over, let her meet her daughter. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh, I don't like where this is going. I don't. I can't believe they've done this. I like Springfield though. Springfield's nice. Here we are. The final story, Nud. The future we all anticipate must be bright and clear. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst. 1 month later. When Nikketa awakens again, Anissa's standing by the repair pod. Looks around. Small room, cozy and lived in. On a nearby cabinet, a cute plushie in a PSA uniform stares at her with beady eyes. You really sure about this? We had this conversation a month ago? Before the explosion? Ah, looks like the neural black backup did sync properly. How's your month at Magni Security been? Same as before. Routine logistics missions. Affected every shipment. No drugs. Flying low after what happened is only natural. They're biding their time. But honestly, we're really gonna stay at Magni Security? Even if you avoided Sharktooth's purge for now, based on what I know of them, they won't let go of their suspicions that easily. Probably grown suspicious of me, too. At this rate, the intel you'll be able to gather from inside might be negligible. Nikketa's silent for a moment. steps out of the repair pod and flexes her joints. Did you see the report on David? I did. A few days after the lab incident, they named him the mastermind. He was already dead, though. Reportedly shot by the lab's mechanical guards by mistake. Sorry. Shit. Okay, I find that far funnier than it should. Okay. It's like you said, these security firms backed by major corporations always have to have ways to avoid liability. As they produce a scapegoat, the fallout is minimal. David was guilty, yes, but he was just a puppet. Puppeteer still in the shadows. That's why I want to drag them out into the light. First, I joined the Public Security Administration just to protect those around me. But now, I realize that dealing with crimes in the open isn't enough. Nikketa walks up to the window. Heavy clouds blot out the sun. Satellite City is walking again to continue its slow decay. Waking, not walking. I can't fucking read. You said earlier that they keep a tight leash on me. The chances of me finding anything are slim. Slim doesn't mean none, does it? Especially since I still have something they want. Even if I can't obtain any intel, this being inside means there will be a time when I'm needed. Besides, Nikketa looks into the distance. Found 2 former colleagues of mine on that list. Means this might be connected to Griffin, too. If it is, someone I know will likely get implicated. Conspiracies and darkness fester in the shadows just beyond the sunlight. Step into it myself, never uproot the sickness that lies beneath. Won't be able to protect the things I truly want to protect. Turns back to face Anissa, face in the shadow, but her blue eyes shining brightly. I don't want to lose anything important ever again. Anissa looks down at her hand and smiles. Only then does Nikketa notice the toy badge in Anissa's hand. The bloodstains on it have been wiped clean. You're a lot like Nikki. Nikki? She's a character from a cartoon that Una loved. A detective. Honest, righteous, selfless. No wonder Una adored her. No wonder she adored you. About Una. She always said that when she grew up, she wanted to be like me. Be a public security officer and protect the people of the satellite cities. One day, when she was still very young, I took her to the city's museum. That's where she first learned about the contamination zones. On the way home, she kept asking me, Mama, if I become a public security officer, can I protect the people in the contamination zones too? Una, the contamination zones aren't under the PSA's jurisdiction. And where do I have to go to protect the people there? Well, Mama doesn't really know. Una, contamination zones are very big and very dangerous places. Isn't it better to stay in the satellite city? Mama protects the satellite cities! Little girl tugs on Anissa's hand. Mama came from a contamination zone too, right? I want to protect more people like you! Fine. Sometimes I wonder, if someone like Una had rescued me from the contamination zone back then, would everything be different now? She treated everyone around her with such pure kindness. Not very good at comforting people. Anissa exhales deeply, pulling herself out of her emotions. No need to comfort me. I had figured, since we'll be working together long term, trust is the foundation of jolly cooperation. Might as well tell you a bit of my past. He straightens up slightly. I used to belong to the Neo-Soviet military Special Intelligence Unit. I was embedded as an undercover agent in the URNC's public security system. Neo-Soviet military? Wait, that's the same military as what the Kukai event, right? What? There's so many factions. Okay. That's right, the faction's gone now, but back then, we were just pawns at the very bottom of the food chain. Back then, they claimed we were working for a better tomorrow, for justice and global order. At first, I only joined to get by, to put food on the table. But for a time, I truly believed in the work. If we won, people like me would finally be protected. When all we did was hurt more people like me. I could never tell Una about that. I was not a good role model for her. Takes a sip of water and continues. That was more than a sip, that was a freaking chug. After General Carter fell from power, my colleague and I returned to our military bases to erase our files. But somehow, all our data had already vanished. The retreat, my colleague was shot dead by opposition forces while covering me. Before he died, he entrusted Una to me. So you're not even from the URNC. I wanted to become a citizen, live like a normal person under the sun. Till Sharktooth found me. They had my file, used it as blackmail to blackmail me into using my rank and authority to carry out their dirty work. And they took Una away from me under the guise of protection. Tried to uncover their identity, but they're too elusive. They never appear in public. Found no clues. Nikketa remained silent. Does your sense of justice urge you to arrest me right now? Your crimes are for the court to decide. For now, we're just partners. The court? Depends on whose court it is. But you're right. We're partners right now, and we have more important matters to deal with. One step at a time. For you, it's about exposing the serial mastermind. For me, revenge for Una. I feel so very guilty. Her voice grows faint. It's impossible to tell if she's speaking to Nikketa or to herself. She could have become the person she always dreamed of being, but her life got snuffed out because of my weakness. Only I'd taken her and run. I'd have given up everything. My status, my identity. She already became who she dreamed of being. Anissa watches as Nikketa walks over and takes the toy badge from her hand. Nikketa presses a few spots on the badge. Anissa's private terminal beeps. This is... She takes out the terminal and sees an unread message. Upon opening it, she finds a photo, taken from Nikketa's perspective, showing herself. This toy badge is capable of taking and sending pictures. The anonymous informant who provided that photo you gave me before was Una. Anissa stares blankly at the photo. Even when her own life was in danger, she chose to uphold the justice in her heart and send valuable information to the person she trusted most. She already became the person she dreamed of being. God damn it. Listening to Nikketa's voice, so much softer than usual, Anissa slowly rubs the badge with her fingers. Nikketa, you're actually surprisingly good at comforting people. She slowly buries her face in her hands. It is a silent cry of grief. Nikketa averts her eyes. Her gaze happens to land on the plushie sitting on the cabinet, dressed in a PSA uniform. It, too, silently watches over the sorrowful woman. Meanwhile, back on the Elmo. That is what VSK-94, Nikketa, has gone through. She's still working undercover inside Mengi's security, and will be sending us intel periodically. So that's how it ties into the main story. I'm like, okay, but how the fuck does this tie into the Elmo? Because every event always just ends with the Elmo, and it's the Elmo just driving off into sunset. This is fine. Commander, Girls is also on that list, so please take extra precautions and stay vigilant. The Elmo travels smoothly on the road to live. Outside the window, the sky is thick with clouds, and the view is dim. I suddenly find myself picturing Nikketa's golden hair, radiant as the morning sun. In a murky, shadowed world, your path is reflected in her brilliant blue eyes. Thought makes me smile quietly. I try to hold her image in my mind for as long as I can. Alright, Callan, I understand. But, by the way, Nikketa asked me to pass along a message to you. What is it? I will lie in wait in the darkness, but if you ever need me, I'll meet you in the light, boss. Because one day, you're gonna need a girl's front line too. Exilium. But all I've done, I'll face myself. Fucking, why am I like this? Why am I like this? God damn. That story hit harder than it should have. Let's auto the supply mode. They're only level 30. We can auto this. This is fine. That was a good story. I really like that. I would definitely put that as one of the higher tiered stories. I would say, for example, like a lower tiered story, I would be like, Jacquet's story was kind of mid-ish, but it was still good, but it was kind of like mid. Something can be mid, happy if it, no, it's not my affiliate, now you stop that. Twitch insisted. Twitch said, like, oh, by the way, due to global time zones, we know that you deliberately set your affiliate anniversary to be tomorrow, but because we want to say fuck you and we're terrible at making decisions, we're going to be making it so that people can celebrate it 48 hours in advance. So if you stream 48 hours before your affiliate anniversary, there's no way to disable this notification. Happy birthday, Ness1229. Thanks, you two. Not what I'm called. Damn, got it. It's fine. Honestly, it only bothered me a lot at the start because it was an option I couldn't change. But then I'm like, you went up another year. You're 1229. Wait, wouldn't that be 1230? Yeah, I'd be 1230 because it's gonna be my second year affiliate. But that's not quite how it works. In many ways similar to how every VTuber is forever 17, I'm forever 1228. Age reveal, sorry. That's how it works. But welcome in, I hope you like auto-battling the rest of the event, because that's what we're doing. You're in the yapping part of the stream, and if you're not in the Discord, you should type !Discord, because what's gonna happen is when Discord realizes there's 1,228 people in the server, I'm going to shut down and have to factory reset myself. That's what the 1228 means. That is the upper limit of connections I can have before I shut down and need manual reset maintenance. Some call it a design flaw. I call it's a way of living. Why did I just smack myself with a red exploity barrel? I don't make the rules. Why would you do this? Okay. Yo, Nugget procs support attacks? That's pretty neat. Ow, the barrels fell. Understandable, have a great day. Oh my god. That thing counterattacks. Okay. That's dope AF as fuck. Let's keep going. I need to burn through all these tickets. Let's burn through them today. After this, I think, after I'm done burning through this emote, we are going to take a very quick Bezos break, and I do mean quick. And we will explore Nikketa in the dorm and call it there. So that's the rest of the plan for today. Relatively shorter event. I dig it. I don't mind shorter events. This is fine, actually. Wait, Stetchkin's an automatic pistol? What? I thought Glock 18 and... Crap, what was the other one? The Beretta 93R or something. I know Beretta makes an auto pistol. I didn't realize Stetchkin was also an auto pistol. Not to be confused with submachine gun auto pistols, such as some could say the Scorpion CZ61 or even Perry the MP5. I love this CG so much. One of these nights, I'm just gonna binge every single backstory lore until I find that CG. That is my favorite CG in the whole game, and I haven't even seen it used in the story or any of the back cutscenes that I've read. I do want to read them. I like this. If it isn't obvious already, I like this game. I like the lore. I play it for the lore, okay? I promise. The lore. You all know exactly what I fucking mean by the lore. Fine, I'm not fooling anyone. That didn't one-hit kill? Oh no. Anyway. She just throws a water ball at them and it's all like, alright, you're dead now. Wait, you're shocked. You can't move. What the hell? I guess it's broken. I'm here for the plot. Thanks. You too. Wait a minute. Me too. The plot of the game, I do unironically really like the story of the game. Like, Girls Frontline 1, it started out kind of, yeah, but then it really fucking escalated, and I'm like, holy shit. I'm curious how any collaboration events would go in a game like this. Because with Girls Frontline 1, the collabs were fucking awesome. You could get everything for free except for the dorm decorations because they had it was the cosmetic gacha. Now, if they do a collab, that's unless it's a permanent collab, I'm gonna be very sad because collabs just don't get rerun. That's how it works. I need more tummy lore. You know what? After we're done with this, if we still got time before the Bezos break, we're gonna go ahead and inspect every doll for tummy lore. In fact, I know who we could start with. Just for you. This is me pandering to the audience, because if you're gonna show off a game that I currently cannot recommend, we might as well show off the best parts of it. So if we go in the dorm, actually, Suomi and Nugget both have the tummy lore. We can investigate them both. We eatin' good tonight. There is an image of every Hololive, but it's just their tummy. And they are all surprisingly identifiable. And I find that to be quite humorous, not gonna lie. I passed the test. DM you? During the Bezos break, remind me, or after stream. I will. I got you. It's fine. If only I could be as overt about my fetishes about this. We live in 2025. Back in the day, if you said anything about your fetish, you may as well have just come out as the worst person in existence. I have nothing but terrible memories and actual, I'm gonna fucking call it PTSD, even though it's not literal PTSD. Being open about your fetishes, how does one do that? By finding people that actually agree with them instead of shoving your fetishes in front of people that don't like them. There is a huge fucking difference. Just saying. There's tolerable stuff and then stuff that, no. Okay? There are lines. Many of mine cross that line, which is why I don't share them. There are many that do. I have way too many fucking fetishes. How the fuck did I start with fetishes? Right. Because the event started with feet by David throwing the severed foot into the wasteland. And here we are talking about fetishes. The story ends how it began. Some people joke about those. You gotta have some preparation to find out who's the real ones. That's why all of my fetishes are a joke. You will never know which of my fetishes are real and which ones I actually get off to. Because I'll never fucking tell you unless you're like max friendship level. Wait, that was it? That was the supply? There's still more. I'm so glad they sped that up. That makes me tremendously happy. That all of the animations are just faster now, so it takes a lot less time to claim everything. Alright, let's go to the refitting room really quick. We're gonna cycle through the dolls, and we're gonna see who has tummy just for you. Through the outfits available, Wawa, as you can see, Wawa has tummy covered-ish. We can investigate this later, but for the most part, tummy's covered. Ulrid, covered. Groza, actually, we can investigate this in the dorm. Oh, I love this. If you zoom in, it's not exposed, but it's still there in all its detail. Actually, while we're here, her other outfits actually do. I don't know if this is your fancy, but it is definitely, it's modeled. It's there. This one is covered, sorry. And her regular one is also covered. QJ, she shows other things. She shows her side. Tater's wife, not quite. She shows everything but tummy. So it's inverted, sorry. Vector, I hardly know her. Vector's outfits, wait. I actually unlocked Molotov Bunny. Does it work? Turn around. Turn around. Thank you. It's very shiny. This is extremely shiny. If you like shiny, this is it. Okay, that's actually some pretty nice texturing, not gonna lie. Regular outfit. Her regular outfit, it reminds me of like fireman aesthetic, but at the same time, she looks way too insulated. Okay. Suomi? Okay, get this. The reason why I use Suomi's default outfit is because seeing her in a swimsuit, I don't want her to get cold when she's running around the battlefield. And she gets all shy. Prepare for Kolindi! Kolindi! I love to see it. Here's your tummy. This is as far as I can zoom for now. We'll get more later. I know I just said that about Suomi, but Sabrina, I mean, you guys have seen more Sabrina than you ever need to. But there's a lot to go around. I can make her move the gun. 1 second. Please? Oh, she dropped it. There. She has a very large model. Tololo? Is that a zipper? Does the zipper go that far down? Normally the zipper's on the side, isn't it? Or even the back. Front zipper supremacy, I guess. Her normal outfit's good too. Wait! It's see-through? I never noticed that! He's very quiet and aloof, and I like that. There's a lot of Sabrina to go around, yes. Mossy Nugget. Wait! Wait! Oh my god! That was almost unnoticeable. I didn't even notice that. Look, right there! Right there! There's a little bit! That counts! That counts! Malkiva zipper goes all the way around? Jeez. That must be harsh. Imagine trying to unzip it all the way around and it gets caught in the forest. That would hurt. No. Yes! Unfortunately, Perry the MP5 does not have an alternate outfit yet. But if she did, I would really like it. I love Perry the MP5. Papa Shah also does not. Oh, that's a cute ribbon. I didn't even notice the ribbon. I'm so. I didn't even notice the ribbon. Very ribbon. Wait, no, I don't need that. TZ75. Oh, there you go. Nice. Okay, this is tummy inspection. It's kind of not quite there, but it's there. She has an alternate outfit that shows everything, but I did not get it because I didn't really want it. She is cute. It's CZ75. It says perfect. I guess that's perfect. But you want Tum? Here it is. She'll also beat you up. Wife! You can't see shit. Okay, so Corpo wants you to tell the difference between these two outfits. Can you spot the difference between these two outfits? That's right. This outfit has a flower in her hair. And I am a sucker for flower in hair. If you are a girl and you put a flower in your hair, I will get a critical debuff and you can do like 4 times damage to me. Do what you want with that information. Lotta is very nice. I did not get her other outfit, but this is okay. Okay, this actually bothers me. The amount of jiggle here, it's too much for something like this. It's like jelly flubbery. I'm reminded of my friend's mom's waterbed when I was a kid, when I jumped on it and I just fell over and it was really uncomfortable. Are you winning some? Per May's not request, we're inspecting every doll's tummy in the refitting room. We got this. Oh, this does have tummy. Okay. I didn't even notice the bell here. But here we go. Enjoy your Chinese helical mag top-fed submachine gun. The best part, she even has full animations with it. I love that. I hate you. Sports ball, huh? I hate you so much. God damn it. You know what? Just for that, it's actually time to take a Bezos break. And when we come back, we will continue Tummy Frontline. I hate me too. Let's hang out after the break. Fuck it, we're doing we're streaming long. We're going for it. Don't watch the ads. You want to move? You want to move? Do you want screen time? I can give you screen time. We got plenty of screen time. Hey. Welcome to Cat Cam. You decide to just sit here? God damn it, May. Hey, kitty, come on. Come on. Whoa. Yes. There we go. Just like that. Awesome. Such a good cat. Good cat gets good reward. She's licking me before she... Check this out. She's gonna be licking me so hard. When she licks me when I'm brushing her, she licks with a ferocity and intensity that it feels like I am rubbing sandpaper on my arm. Cats have barbed tongues. So when they lick you, and they lick you hard, you feel it. And if they lick you too much in one spot, it could actually rip the skin. I'm not a gynecologist, but I know when I see... Bruh, this man, it's me. I'm the cat. No, I'm not. Why? I can't, there are certain things that I shouldn't be saying on Twitch. Ow! Ow! Fuck! There, see, the louder I get, the more inclined she is to not stay. I'm gonna clean the brush. You better not sit down on my mouse, I swear to God. Oh, bye, cat. Video game. Where were we? Right. Baseball, huh? Check this out. She'll spin it. Spin it, spin it, spin it. Yeah! I like this one a lot. But
baseball, huh?
I'm gonna increase the points of that just for you. Just for that, we're turning around. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have turned around. But I actually like her default outfit a lot more. Now, the problem with this outfit, what the hell is this? This is like pants, jean, like skirt.
Softball, huh?
Did I just do a Bezos break just to fucking end stream immediately? No. No. Let's go. Cell phone. Alright, this is gonna be a thermonuclear take. I actually think her default outfit looks better than this. This outfit is cute. Like, don't get me wrong. This is brilliant. But I like this. What I especially like is this right here. This here is a masterpiece in the making. In fact, because we have such a diligent audience, why don't we take a look at this bona fide, truly brilliant design of manufacture. This is the cell phone. As you can see, it is fully maxed out and is this is what, you may not like it, but this is what true beauty looks like. This is the gun of our time. T36, I think, no tummy, but she does wear bloomers. Very made. She has other outfits, like one without the cape. She has the regular outfit that you get for free from doing tutorials. And this is sold in the shop. This is a really cool outfit. This is like the definitely not Paradius outfit, but because of the headpiece, this would make her the tallest doll. Ku Klux? I mean, that's not really... I'm the only girls frontline player that doesn't like Ku Klux, by the way. This kind of Tommy, kind of. It kind of counts, right? Is she in a clan? I can't answer that. Not on stream. She has the zipper down all the way. You can't even zip that up if you tried. Okay, that was nice. If only your personality matched your looks. Even though they kinda do. Quinoa! Oh, Quinoa gets tummy for free. Okay. Oh. The zoom. The hair flick. I like this. But I have her special outfit. I'm sure you do. Ksenia. Here you go. So as you can see, there is a lot of tummy to go around in this game. Here's your Ksenia tummy. And as you can see, I have also optimized the Ksenia gun. It is fantastic. This is a work of art. She fall asleep. I've never actually seen that before. That was cute. Zeppeli! Did your other outfit give you tum? No. No, Zeppeli's just Zeppeli. Zeppeli grew on me after doing her lore. She is dumb as a brick, but I like her anyways. G11! She has a little piece here. This is fine. You can have garbage. She's a good... Okay. Yushivnaya doesn't have a belly button. In fact, I'm curious how a alternate outfit on her would even look. Does it count? Sorry, G11. Okay. There we go. Why did I take this off of her? What am I doing? Right, I know why I took it off of her. Because I can do this. Not that. Do the other one. Do the other one. Do the thing. Yeah, there we go. This. That's what I like. And you can't do that with her exclusive rifle. I.e. if you put this on it, she won't do it. So instead, I just use this. What if I give her cardboard? That'd be funny, but she won't do it with the cardboard. It has to be this rifle or her low poly model, because I didn't get her purple gun before getting this, and I'm not going to spend money to try and get a purple gun when I have her gold gun. But in thematics, why don't we go ahead and put the attachments on it? Because, whoop, I wanted that. Underbarrel. Extra sword, why not? Put on the scope. And I think this looks really bad with the bipod on it, so I just forego the bipod. And I'm like, yep, we're good. That's fine. Very cool. Bunny! As you can see, not quite crab. I'm pissed at the hard pity I lost to 50 and got Sabrina. This man's mad that he got Sabrina. So this isn't quite Tummy. I think she has another outfit. She does. It's kind of lame, honestly. Wait, they won't let it. They won't let me preview her. There was a third outfit. I swear there was. Oh well. Your outfit. Put your outfit back on. There we go. As you can see, when I zoom in. No, fuck that. I'm never zooming in on you again. No. You know what? Now, just for that, take off the outfit. We're done. We're done. We're done with you. Faritia. Very cool. They added her outfit, but I couldn't find it in the store. I couldn't find where to, in the Glory store, how much it costs to unlock. But this amplifies her assets like crazy. And this is brilliant. But I like this. The butt work? Oh. If you want more. Hold on. Where? Let me... We left off at Paritia. Server room, character archive. Where is she? Where? Oh, she's up here. If we look at her animations, behold. If you want butt work or just work in general, these are animations I can't access anymore since I've maxed her out. Very cute. I hope you like that spin. Because she spin to win. I love this! This sparks joy! And I love how they added the little chibi animation too. This little chibi in the right that I'm fucking covering that you can't see. Let me get rid of myself. Give me a moment. Y'all need to see this. If I do this and get rid of my chair. Look at that. They added the animation. This is what I really like. I've never seen. Where's Ulrid? Hold on. I saw Ulrid's little chibi animation, and I'm all like, oh my god, that is adorable. Because she's new to Girls Frontline 2. Bye, Ness. Bye, May. Wait. Oh, you're not actually leaving. It's because I'm dead. Fuck it, I'm coming back. I can't stream. Oh god, I can't stream without my chair. Where's my chair? There's my chair. I am so not used to taking off the chair. He's dead. Where were we? Oh, right. We were in the refitting room. Near the bottom. We were at the bottom, because last but certainly not least is Nikketa, who I have not looked at all. This outfit is wonderful, but I'm not getting it, because that involves spending. And no spending until the formal announcement made from Mika on how they're gonna handle the current situation with the skin gacha. Until then, this sparks joy. I like this. I like this too. We're gonna level this. Let's do it. Where are you at? Grab this. And let's... Before we do anything to that, why don't we go ahead and level her up. It's time for some power leveling. I want her so badly. She's good. VSK. I don't know how the VSK and the VSS Vintatives are related, but they definitely look like they'd be related. Dog. We're gonna be seeing this animation a lot, so I hope you get used to it. Wait, I know what I could do. If we're gonna be seeing these animations, let's fucking curse them. Let's see. What can I put on? What can I put on to make it funny? What the hell is this? Cardboard! Let's give her the cardboard gun. Yeah, Nintendo Labo! That wasn't the button I wanted. Let's get her. We love the animation. VSK was basically a prototype gun to have a cheaper VSS. You could get an airsoft VSS Vintage. The problem is that they're extremely fucking expensive. The cheapest one I found was $300, and I'm like, I do not. While I could, I read a package from Japan that was lost in transit. I got fully refunded for it, so I could get one, but I don't want one. That's the thing. That's the key deciding factor. I could get it, but do I want one? Not really. It doesn't do it for me. What other? Are there any other cursed guns that I could put? What the heck is this? Oh, let's give her the Call of Duty rifle. I call it that because this definitely has that Call of Duty Zombies aesthetic. Extremely expensive airsoft, laughs in WA 2000. That bounty's still open, by the way. If you can find... I keep hitting that fucking button. I'm so used to hitting that button.
What do you get when you give a hip bone a pompadour wig and teach it to boogie? You get Elvis Presley. I
can't end stream now. What the first person view with this gun is so doofy. But as I said earlier, or I've publicly announced, if you can link me a website that has the Airsoft WA 2000 in stock and ships to the USA, and it isn't a sketchy Chinese website, then please link it to me. Unironically. It's important, okay? Speaking of which, why not? Let's have her use the WA 2K in the animation. Let's do it. These are the last bit. Oh no, we got some more animations. Go, Wawa. A silenced Wawa. Okay. That works. But welcome in, Core. Okay. And I think the last animation is suppressed. Suppress this, suppress grab. And last but certainly not least, Link sent. Wait, what? I did say it had to be in stock. Motherfucker, that's the whole reason the bounty's in fucking... Motherfucker sent me the Evike page that's been perpetually out of stock. The whole reason why I said that was that it has to be in stock so I can fucking get one. Let's give her the shitty Springfield. Whoops. Let's get her up to 60. Very cool. Yeah, look at that! Semi-auto Springfield. You'll love to see it. Alright. That's that. Let's take this skin off. Let's get this to level 60 as well. Enhance. Very cool. And just like that, she is still my weakest because I need to expand her neural helix, which I'll do at another time. Instead, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to the public area. I have things waiting to be claimed. Okay. And let's get Nikketa in. Give her a gift once. We can do that. Claim my rewards that I somehow didn't claim today. To the dorms! Now. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Oh, there she is. Fuck me! We'll get there. We'll get there. Let us inspect Nikketa in her natural habitat. But first, let's give her some gifts. I could give her more than that. Let's get her to level 1. Because she probably has lore. And we're gonna do the lore after we inspect her animations. Just one lore. Just one. If y'all want a fucking lore reading stream, I can do that. But I don't view that as something that would be interesting to watch for anyone unless you really want my voice to narrate the character lore. What are you gonna do? Okay, that's pretty cool. It goes bonk, bonk, and back to her. It's the bullet trick. That is a bullet, right? I thought it was a coin at first, but... Oh, wait. Space. It's a bullet. Okay. Wait. Ah, no! No, you can't deny me this. This is the whole reason I played the game. Oh. Yes! Yes! This is the greatest video game! What other poses you got? She read. That's it. And then she goes back. She spoiled herself to the next page, so the anticipation has been ruined, but she likes where she's going. Okay. This... I can't stay on this screen too long. This is nice. Okay, that's actually really cute. That was really cute. I didn't even see what animation it was. This is Springfield's. That's just Springfield's. Okay. She has... Is this a baton? Is she gonna expand it? No, she... Wait, no, that's her suppressor. That's not a baton. I want to be that... Zoom in? I can zoom in. Where should I zoom in? That's the suppressor or barrel. Yeah, I thought it was a baton at first, but I'm like, wait a minute. That's the suppressor of her gun. We can... There we... It's even hollow! Nice! Suppressor? I hardly know. Let's do her lore. Here we go. Innocent heart. Boss, this way. The orphanage is just up ahead. Oh, she's taking us to the orphanage! So...
Suppressor, I hardly know her.
Am I gonna have to increase the TTS cost from 500 to 750? Okay. You think that'll stop you? No, it won't, but it'll make it harder to repeatedly...
I don't know, do you?
Y'all are causing inflation. You're gonna give Tadadu a hadron. A hadron collide. Oh my fucking god.
Maybe he will.
After digging this, I have bad news. The Ares WA-2000 is essentially a discontinued airsoft gun. I know that. The only site I found that has one stock is UK shipping only, so you gotta find a shipping proxy. That's why I found that website too. I think it's it has something to be like airsoftarms.co.uk or something like that. Something like that. Might be King Arms or something, I don't know, but it was definitely UK based. They're definitely legit and they're definitely UK only. So I set up a Japan shipping proxy, but a US shipping proxy for an DEF CON Airsoft? Yeah, that is another website that I saw. It's like, shit. I think I actually emailed DEF CON saying, hey, any chance you guys can ship to the US? And they said, nah. And I'm like, fuck. I was polite about it, though. Ask Vimji or Nep. Here's the problem, though. They don't have the orange tip requirement in the UK. So if it gets shipped here, it'll just get shipped back or rejected by customs. Like I said, getting a Airsoft WA-2K in the United States, it's a dream. Show tip, ooh, bro. Don't make me get my airsoft guns. By the way, the new tea that I brewed over the Bezos break is... I did not just forget it. Right, lavender chamomile. It's good stuff. Get the gun. Which gun? You know what? Fine. I'll let you decide. Which gun do you want me to show off? I'll show it off after this lore. The gun? You know the one? Okay. After this lore, I will get the gun. Boss, this way. The orphanage is just up ahead. The Jeep stops at the end of a small path. Nikketa opens the door and invites me to walk with her. Didn't expect that you'd take the time to come visit the children with me. I see that my eyes have not yet failed me. You still stand as an ally of justice. That doesn't have anything to do with seeing the children. Ha! I'm curious about what you went through after leaving Griffin. I figure this would be a good chance to learn more about you. True, we haven't had a proper chat yet. I got him with the old trick motherfucker. After I left Griffin, I found a job at the city's public security administration. This orphanage used to be under my jurisdiction. I started making regular donations here after realizing just how lovely the kids here are. Oh, it's been quite a few years, hasn't it? Some of the first kids I supported have already grown up and become independent. A few years can seem like a long time to humans, but that may not necessarily apply to dolls. We're here, boss. Nikketa and I stop at the edge of the yard. Before Nikketa even finishes speaking, the children inside the yard see her and come running towards us. Nikketa! One of the children throws her arms around Nikita's leg. The others soon catch up and surround us. Nikketa, where have you been all this time? Nikketa, is this your friend? Nikketa, she stole my toy and ran so fast I couldn't catch her. We're instantly engulfed in cheerful chaos. How big is that tip, motherfucker? You know what? After this, I'll show you the biggest tip I have. Are we being attacked? Nikketa shows no panic. Instead, her eyes sparkle with joy. Boss, give me 10 minutes to break through their encirclement. Polish sausage, big Jesus Christ. She squats down and gently hugs and soothes each child, speaking softly and patiently. Where I stand, her profile seems softer than usual, and a rare smile plays at her lips. For a while, the children say hello to me and scatter obediently. Nikketa smiles at me. Boss, let's sit on that bench over there. It's closer to the play area. My volunteer colleague is busy right now, so we'll have to wait here for a bit for her. Alright. Nikketa pulls me over and we sit down near the yard. The children run around and play before us as Nikketa watches them with great delight. You've always liked children, haven't you? Is it that obvious? Yes, I do like them. It's her officer! She's the one— Wait, she is an officer! It was an inside job! Nikketa nods, admitting the fact freely. The juvenile stage is unique to organic life. This doesn't apply only to humans. The young of other species are also adorable. I want her to put me in cuffs. She will. But compared to other species, my neural cloud logic prioritizes protecting humans. Maybe that's why I'm particularly fond of human children. You're gonna get me put on a list for reading this out loud. She raises her arms and embraces the air. Dainty, harmless, soft, and above all, pure. As a law enforcement doll, I deal with the worst of humanity. I'm face to face with their malice, and bear witness to the chaos, repression, and even despair of victims and witnesses. It seems that once humans reach a certain age, negative emotions begin to pile up, but children don't have that kind of baggage. How carefree, huh? I also envy them sometimes. Let it cook, goddamn. Sometimes, I think children are even stronger than grown-ups. Even when they're hurt, they bounce back faster. Kids in the orphanage don't have it easy, but look, boss, they still run and jump and laugh every day. Yeah, kids always look to the future with more hope. Just then, one of the children from earlier runs over. Puppies! Aww! I assume she's being clingy with Nikketa, but Nikketa looks at me instead. Before I understand the hint, the girl tugs on my pants again to get my attention. Puppies! Me? Yes, boss. Don't keep her waiting. I'm not really good with kids. Au contraire, when my friend's daughter was 10 years old, she came running up to me to give me a hug as I was walking to their house, and I sidestepped her and quite literally swooped her off her feet and just princess carried her back to the house. It was funny. By the way, she was 10 and she's like anorexic, so even I could have lifted her. Can't do it now. That was like many years ago. Don't be nervous, boss. It's simple. I'll guide you. With Nikketa's demonstration, I pick up the child and pick her up and sit her on my lap. Nikketa gently pats the child on the head. In short, I think children embody all of humanity's best traits. They're really, really adorable. Even the mischievous or ill-behaved ones are easy to understand and not very dangerous, so they're fun too. Why does the background music sound vaguely like Skyrim atmospheric music? Because it is actually my stream end music for my Girls Frontline streams. I see. But I understand the appeal now. Still, I haven't held many children before, and the sensation of having one in my lap is strange. After a while, I shift my legs slightly, and Nikketa seems to notice instantly. Natalie, can I hold you instead? I haven't seen you in a while. Let's have a little chat. Nikketa lowers her head and speaks to the child in a voice much softer than usual. Then I want Nikketa to hold me! The girl named Natalie smiles and scrambles nimbly over to Nikketa's lap. My legs instantly feel lighter, like a weight is lifted. We talk to her for a bit, and she eventually jumps off Nikketa's lap to rejoin her friends. Nikketa turns to me once she is free. Boss, are your legs okay? Is something wrong with them? No. I'm just not used to holding children. Felt a bit awkward, that's all. Makes sense. You probably don't get many chances to hold kids, so you have no muscle memory for it. You need muscle memory to hold kids? If you have muscle memory for holding kids, you're gonna get a Ready or Not level made out of you, just saying. Nikketa nods, then pats me reassuringly on the back. Come here more often. Next time, you'll hold them for longer. This is... Why do you gotta worry? Why you gotta phrase it like that? Holding children isn't supposed to be some kind of competition, is it? I've seen a lot of memes about Nikketa in orphanages and schools, and it's sad, but knowing the connection between the VSK-94 and schools, man, I wouldn't know. Still, I can't help but chuckle at the serious look of encouragement she's giving me. Boss? It's nothing. It just suddenly struck me. You may come off as aloof, but you're actually very thoughtful and kind. Nothing escapes your notice. We're a law enforcement doll. Whether I act cold or friendly depends on the situation. Both are me. They're not contradictory. To be fair, I'm certain parents of picky and fussy children have some form of muscle memory to hold their own kid. Like me with a cat! Oh my god! You can let me know in Discord, please do. Go ahead. Y'all know I'm always in the Discord. It's my third place, honestly. If you prefer my colder side, I'm happy to change in order to suit your fancy, even though I don't entirely get it. Oh my god, she's a switch. That's not necessary. You're fine the way you are. Man, okay. Nikketa nods seriously. And I'll keep this current attitude and demeanor up. You mustn't complain about it later, okay? Suddenly, her eyes shift to my legs. After studying them for a moment, she puts her hands on my thigh and starts massaging it. I've heard volunteers say that it's bad for human muscle to be under prolonged strain. Having a child on your legs for a long time can make them go numb. I saw my volunteer friends massage themselves this way. Oh my. But it's not that kind of massage. Not yet. This is just the first lore cutscene, okay? There's 3 more after this. Calm down. Oh, thanks. I've never done this before. How does it feel, boss? Am I applying the right amount of force? Excessive use of force! Minus 50 points! Oh no! She went too far! Excessive use of lethal force! Thanks to her massage, my stiff legs do feel much more relaxed. It's great. Really helps. I've been told I give good massages. I can't verify because I've never been able to experience my own massage for myself. But pretty much everyone I've given a massage to says I'm good at it. And I'm all like, okay. Cool. It's the finger strength from years of gaming, I guess. I'm glad. So, how do you feel about this visit, boss? Was it alright? You enjoyed it. Maybe come back with me again to volunteer. After all, what little gentleness I have. I learned from being around children. My neural cloud tells me that with you here, I'll learn even faster. Her tone is awkward, but the sincerity in her eyes is unmistakable. Perhaps to strengthen her case, she's putting even more effort into the massage. Damn, she really wants me to come back. If I get the chance, I'd love to come with you again. Nikketa nods contentedly at my reply. I'm really looking forward to our next orphanage visit, especially if you'll come along, boss. She calls me boss. She calls me boss? Tater sometimes calls me boss. Oh my god, it's me! I'm Nikketa Girls Frontline! Holy shit, we did it! We cracked the code! Okay, what?
ベースボール、はぁ
Yeah, I'm getting the orange tip as requested. Motherfucker made me do this. Okay. Get back to this scene. This is the Crytek Chris Vector AEG. And you can see the tip is quite large. Do you like my orange tip? Let me put the mag in. There. Now we got the complete picture. Nice tip. Thanks, you too. If I could talk a bit about the Chris Vector really quick, I actually do like holding it by the foregrip more than I like it by holding it by its spot here. I get the option to do both. As showing his tip on stream, I'll fucking do it again. Check this out. You like that? You like the tip? Tip in your face? I showed one of my airsoft clips, or rather clips of me showing off an airsoft gun in a funny way. Can you lick it? You really want to lick the tip? Missed your chance. So, I showed it, and he's all like, gay orange tip, and I'm all like, I don't mind the orange tip. A lot of people, not just airsofters, think the orange tip on airsoft guns is dumb and stupid, and they hate it. I don't mind it because, one, it makes it a lot easier to show them on stream without having people flip out. Two, it makes it a lot easier to show them to my mom without having her flip out. Three, how did that get open? There, I don't want any dust getting in there. And it, for me, I'm cool with it. I don't want my toy guns to look like real guns. Because then, well, wait, I can't finish that sentence. The rest of that sentence is actually against Twitch TOS. Let's get back to the game. Wait, what else was there in the game to do? I think I was done. Oh, man. Where were we? We were, oh, right. We gave her a gift so we could complete her assessment. Very cool. Let's claim this. Pick up a wheel gun. A wheel gun? I don't have a wheel gun. My guns don't shoot wheels, they shoot BBs. Alright, the shop. I didn't do the shop. Oh, shit! You can't just get it in the shop. I'm an idiot. Let's go ahead and buy out the shop of limited items that you cannot get outside of the event. And then I'll focus on buying out the priority items, such as holes. Wait, that's it. That's all I can buy. I mean, technically it's not, but it's fine. I'm gonna clear out the shop anyway. Story. We might as well spend the rest of the stream autoing the rest of the story while we can, and yapping through the night. Ness already forgot about Counter-Strike for Kids. I did. Listen, you already did the story, same. I mean, I did the story on stream. You were there. Y'all were there for that. You're here. Yeah, that's all right. There shouldn't be too many of these. A wheel gun, only 8 years old and already talking about drive-by! Yeah, Core showed me Counter-Strike for Kids. And that was absolute cinema. She just shot through a guy. So much for pierce. It pierced so hard it didn't even damage the first guy. That's how it works. You finished it day one? Well, yeah, because you don't stream. You can actually play the game and not have to worry about getting exhausted for streaming for too long. My streams take time out of my day that I Otherwise, just don't have. So that's why my streams are short. Fridays are different because I don't have to wake up early tomorrow. She spin. I put a suppressor on her nugget because this is the only revolver that can be suppressed. And it's awesome. I like the nugget revolver. I want the airsoft one, but it's 110 bucks. And while that's never stopped me before, I'm just waiting for it to go on sale. Everything goes on sale eventually. And when it goes on sale, I will be there. It will be mine. Let's do these extra levels. I swear, if any of these levels can't be autoed, I'm gonna be sad. Drinking my tea. Not the only one, just the one that it's actually effective on. I already forgot what that meant, what the subject of that sentence is alluring to. That's another habit that I've gotten myself into as a streamer. It's really hard for a streamer to keep up with comments that infer the subject as seen in Japanese grammar. They got revolver being suppressed. See, even though I was just talking about that, because I had already moved on from that subject immediately, it had left my mind completely. So when I'm commenting in other people's streams, I speak in complete sentences. And while it's annoying sometimes, I have the typing speed to make up for it. And sometimes I just paraphrase what I'm alluring to. This helps the streamer immediately recognize the context of what you're responding to. Because too many damn times have I seen a streamer see a comment and think it's about something else completely, then go on a wild tangent when when she's completely misunderstanding. Which is sometimes funny and sometimes it's intentional, but that's just one of the pitfalls of streaming. The inevitable stream chat delay and my mind having zero short-term retention of what I'm yapping about. I will say, one thing I've noticed about me, especially at work, if it's not readily in front of me, it's out of sight, out of mind, and I don't know what it is. My coworker boasts about committing all of the fucking TPS report numbers and TPS report specification codes, customer numbers and shit to memory and everything. And I'm like, why the fuck would I need to expend mental energy memorizing all that shit when I can just be resourceful and pull it up in front of me when it becomes relevant? TPS, throttle position sensor, almost. TPS is from Office Space, where the main character, his main job is to write TPS reports for the company. TPS is short for totally pointless shit. Lamau just don't talk to chat. I would do that. Unfortunately, I actually give a shit about streaming. You got your stapler? I hardly know her. My coworker does have the red stapler. She's on board with Office Space. And that meeting that the main character, I already forgot his name, but he has with those auditors about how it's all like, yeah, I come into work 15 minutes late on purpose, then I just sit at my desk and just stare at my computer for another 2 hours. I come to work on time, but my first hour of work always goes as follows. I arrive to work between 6:56 and 6:59 a.m. Always. The only time I don't is if something goes wrong with the traffic patterns. Like something abnormal. Like if there's a crash or unexpected major holdup on the highway. Then I clock in, and right after I clock in, I immediately restart my computer, and as it's restarting, I get up, grab my coffee mug, go downstairs into the break room, put my lunch in the fridge, make myself a cup of coffee, and as I'm making my coffee, that's when I'm logging into Girls Frontline 2 and getting my dailies, getting ready to auto. Because I set the daily patrol to auto and set my phone in my pocket as I'm walking my coffee back upstairs to my desk. Then, I just do my Girls Frontline dailies at my desk because no one really comes around in the office before 7. At 6:45 a.m., I go to the bathroom because that's when the coffee kicks in and I have to go to the bathroom. This is a legitimate bathroom break. I leave the bathroom at 7:15 a.m. and slowly meander back onto my desk open up all the programs on all 3 monitors, and make it look like I'm really working hard. I keep up that facade until about 8:30, in which I actually do something. That is what I've been doing the past several months. Every single day. Without fail. No one's caught on. It's fine. The only time I actually do something is if I check my emails, because I do check my emails when I log in. If they need something done, I prioritize it and just get it done right away, so it makes it look like I'm diligent and busy, when the reality is the exact opposite. I think this week I did about, of the 40-hour work week, I think 10 of those hours were spent actually working. That said, I did find Legends of the Wild West podcast on YouTube. If you just look up Wild West Legends on YouTube, I think it's a fantastic freaking podcast. They are the audio presentation, the narrator's voice. It's good stuff. I really like learning about famous actual hootin' rapscallion outlaws from literally the United States Wild West era. I get at work and try to fix the mistakes the night guys did. I let my supervisor do that. He's the one always bitching about it, and they come to him about it. He doesn't pitch it my way. The few times he does, I take care of it. And I take care of it, but unlike him, I take care of it with precision and without complaining. I don't bitch and moan to the guys about how I shouldn't have to be doing this. Everybody keeps piling their work onto me. It's bullshit. They come to my desk and they're like, "Yo, Ness, can you take care of this?" And I'm like, "Sure, give me a TPS number. You got it." The difference is night and day. I try not to be a workplace Karen, but hey, I'm only in control of my own behavior. Back to the Wild West Legends podcasts, I learned about Ned Buntline, who was apparently a freaking journalist. If you didn't know he was a journalist, you'd think he was like the next Billy the Kid, who I learned about the past few days. Imagine controlling one's own behavior. It took me many years to realize that the whole meme, it's not even a meme. You can't control other people, you can only control yourself. But, wait, why is this lit up? I already did this. Ow. It took me a long while to realize that... Let's head on back to my room. We're done with the Girls Frontline for the day. It took me a long while to realize... controlling your own behavior is actually the secret to controlling others. It's some next level meta manipulation. Once you understand how people work, you could kind of take advantage of that and use it to your benefit. It's funny how that works, really. And it's something that normies can understand. Something that people who used to be like me, i.e. narcissistic and total assholes that are full of themselves and think they're the hottest shit around, and that it's everyone else's fault, and that they are infallible, and anything bad that happens is because God hates them and because they're too good for this world or whatever. I used to be like that. It was insufferable. I am so happy that I am not like that anymore, because Jesus fucking Christ. It was bad. It was really bad. But, hey, I'm also proof people can change, which is why I have a lot of faith in people. Just because someone is being a total garbage doesn't mean they can stay that way. My supervisor is the exception, oh my god. As Core told me, while I do not wish ill upon him, I would be elated were I given the opportunity to one day read his obituary. Or something to that effect. Some people are unsalvageable. Just need to be taken Outback Steakhouse and order them a well-done steak. A steak so cooked, more cooked than this generation. So cooked, you could build a house with it. It's brick. That's the joke. It's just brick. I could end the stream now, but fuck it. I have 13 minutes left before the next Bezos break, meaning I'm gonna see if I can yap for 13 more minutes. Let's fucking go. Once again, I find myself talking about work. This week was so fucking peaceful at work because my shitty supervisor was out this week. He's taking his first vacation in like ever. The office, we were living in 3025. It was peaceful. There was no yelling. There was no motherfucker chewing gum with his mouth open and smacking his lips for 8 fucking hours. There was nobody freaking being passive aggressive to everyone over the phone. It was like, oh my god. For a moment, I felt we actually could make it as a species. I actually was able to be somewhat productive of my own volition. Yeah, for 13 minutes, Lamau just go on a rant about stupid guns, just like Zach Hazard. Got enough things in first 10 pull, you got Nikketa. Oh, everybody's been having good luck. Everybody's been having good luck this batter. I've noticed that. They may have done that to try to offset the backlash that came from them making one of the shittiest business decisions they've made, that I really hope they release a statement that they're gonna fucking change it. I don't think it's going away. I honestly don't think the skin gacha is going away. I just hope that the skin gacha becomes actually fucking tolerable and usable instead of the absolute horse shit that it is. I know I'll never pull Nikketa. Ignore the fact I don't play the game. I have a confession to make. Despite everything, despite literally everything, Nikketa does activate my neurons. That's just how it is. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's how they get you with the game. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Back to Zach Hazard. Ranting about guns. I don't know enough about guns to rant about them, honestly. Despite everything, it's still you. That is one of my favorite quotes of all time. I want to print that out and put it on my mirror. If I ever... For those who don't know, I avoid looking at mirrors at all costs, but I feel like if I just print that out and put it on my mirror, that'll help me accept myself a lot more. And lately, it's a work in progress. As a lot of the top people in Korea are calling for changes, I just tattoo it. I abhor tattoos. I am very against tattoos. I once saw another opinion that I am adopting as my own on why they didn't like tattoos, and the opinion is as follows. I don't like tattoos for the same... rather, how do I phrase this? You don't go for tattoos for the same reason you don't put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari. And I'm like, oh my god, that makes perfect sense to me. That analogy perfectly encapsulates why I hate tattoos. And it's... a tattoo is a literal deal breaker. I have... It's one of my petty deal breakers that I'm all like, yeah, no, I'm fine. And here's the thing. There are several tattooed people that I respect and talk to and be friends with. And it's great. That's fine. They want a tattoo. It's their body, their choice. Fuck yeah. It makes them happy. It's what they wanted to do. They can do it. For me, if you were literally my dream wife and you had a tattoo, I'd be all like, sorry, I'm Han Solo. I'm living solo. It's fine. Meanwhile, if I had the money for a Ferrari, I'd absolutely put a bumper sticker. This motherfucker, that's him, officer. That's him. That's him right there. He's gonna put a bumper sticker on a Ferrari. That's not gonna make it run any faster. It's not gonna make it run at all because Ferrari is a meme in motorsport now. And then get the car, take it back because if only Ferrari only sells the right to drive the car, not own it. Oh my god! There are people in this world. Yes. But there are people in this world who seem to agree with the notion that you'll own everything and you'll own nothing and be happy. And to those people, I'd like to kindly borrow a lot of their things, like their food, their house, their bed. Like, if they don't own it, and they could be happy about it if it just gets taken away from them without their consent at any moment. But it's fine because in the fine print it said so. The fine print of the bed on the tag says do not remove by law, but that hasn't stopped people. Truly the worst. I'm wondering if there's any documented case of anybody getting prosecuted for removing a tag on a mattress that said do not remove, punishable by law. They existed at least back in the day. I know they existed. There was a stupid-ass reason why they were in place. The reason I know is that a decade ago, Deadmau5 had his taken away when he had it wrapped in a neon cat decal. Oh my god. Wow. Put freaking bumper stickers on a Ferrari, but you don't own the Ferrari. I'd like to own things, thank you very much. I'm really skeptical about buying a new car. My rackety-ass minivan's on its last legs, and I'm gonna drive it till it breaks, and I'm really skeptical. I want to buy an old car. I'm worried that, aside from the slate truck, I can't get an EV because that shit's like 1985 as opposed to 1984. Like, it's 1985 too. I'm like, no thanks. I'm good. I'll take another rickety-ass minivan any day. I'm not a fan of the way the world is going. This is why I try not to talk about the world and global situations and stuff, is because my opinions on the world situation are exclusively negative and pessimistic. And while yes, it arguably would make for clicks and shit, that ain't what I'm about, and I don't feel it's enjoyable to watch. So I'm like, you know what? Wise man once said, G11's the wise man, by the way. Wise man once said, be the streamer you want to watch. And, oops. He called it a Ferrari. Lamborghini gave him a car to rap. He called that a Lamborghini. And this isn't why I really liked Deadmau5 back in the day, but oh my god, I am not surprised. That is wonderful. Yes, I think Deadmau5's music is good, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. The 4x4 equals 12 album is one of my favorites only because that shit's associated with a internal Kino core memory of mine. It's good shit, I'll tell you what. Quinoa? Nah, what? Did I say quinoa? What did I say? I lost track of what I'm saying. All I know is that quinoa's expensive, and for me to eat it again, there'd need to be Kino. Kino is a term for, it's what people said before people said absolute cinema. That's basically what it means, is absolute cinema. That's all it means. The slang is evolving. And I use slang without realizing it. So when I come across slang in Japanese, I'm like, oh, that's a slang, I guess. And I just have to deal with it. In any case, we got about 5 minutes left before the Bezos break. What can I yap about for 5 minutes? Oh, right, Zach Hazard and guns. I'm learning about guns, and in learning about guns, I'm also learning, as a consequence, about controversial gun rights and Second Amendment activists and stuff, and I'm actually kind of scared that I'm delving into a rabbit hole that I probably shouldn't be. But it's fine. Can we talk about Nikketa? What would we talk about Nikketa? I don't actually know Nikketa because I don't play the game. All I know is that Nikketa can pull out a chair out of nowhere. You got a second drink? Well, listen, stream's ending soon. Bruh, you got a second drink and stream ends in like 5 minutes. I don't... It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. The consequence of missing the Bezos break is simple. It just means anyone coming into the stream is gonna get hit with a pre-roll ad. A pre-roll ad is an unskippable 30-second ad or so that plays before you can watch the stream. And the way I have it set up is that after that pre-roll ad, you get no ads whatsoever. If you're a streamer and you leave the ad scheduler on and you don't have critical mass in terms of viewership, that's a rookie mistake, and I am gonna call skill issue on that. there are several streamers that I've recently met and befriended that I am trying to find time to talk to them about ad settings, and I still haven't yet. And when I'm in their streams, I get bombarded with these intrusive ads, and it is a very preventable problem. And it's a skill issue. It's something that I take very seriously. I really fucking hate it when I'm interacting with a streamer and I'm suddenly being torn out of that interaction, and most of the time they don't even know. It is, like I said, a very easily preventable problem. This whole time I've been watching the streamer I'm about to raid. I tried to raid him yesterday, but he went on a lengthy BRB screen. He is once again on that really lengthy BRB screen. If he doesn't change in 2 minutes, I'm raiding someone else. Because these BRB screens are getting out of hand. While I can understand, yeah, take breaks, that 10-minute BRB break, okay. That's fine, I guess. I try not to do that. Everyone has their way of streaming, and I don't always have to agree with it. I've noticed that about myself. My pickiness for streams has skyrocketed since I started streaming. For better and for worse, actually. Several streamers that I used to like, I don't like anymore. Because I know what goes into streaming, and I know that they don't care about that kind of production value. I mean, some people stream for 10 hours. I envy those kinds of people that can stream for that long. They were made for this, and honestly, more power to them. It's awesome. In any case, the guy I was going to stream is in a BRB break. So instead, we are going to say hi to Raid Mineko the Nekoberos. Well, okay, good. It'll let me raid her. Awesome. When she first started streaming on Twitch, she disabled raids, but she let them back on. So, Mineko, formerly known as Nemi, do not call her Nemi, trust me. I actually don't. I'm the only one that does, and she gets a little flustered. I've since stopped doing that. So, she used to stream in Japanese a lot. She's branched out into streaming games in English now. Right now she's playing Half-Life 2. And she still does stream in Japanese occasionally. But she's very bilingual and very chill vibes, very relaxing, the kind of person you could put on second or even first monitor and sip tea to. Which, you know what? I'm all for that. So let's all go say hi to this Mineko the Nekoberos. It's a Neko, but also Cerberus, so Nekoberos. That's the lore. And with that, I'll catch you all tomorrow for my 2-year affiliate. Be there or become a square.